Game night!
We made it. I don't know, man. We are always struggling with stuff.
Yes, always.
It's always the coming back.
I dropped my game night board. I'm going to pick it up real quick.
Yeah, ours are in the background. Nikki found them, thankfully. So
I did.
I don't know where they were. She
one
said they were over here.
One behind me and one behind Lincoln.
We have many times things are just sitting here, and it's like one thing on top of them. We can't see it.
It's behind his head, though.
But yeah, we've been just got back from Gen Con on Monday.
Ta-da!
And that was good. And thankfully, it was a good event. And it was back to the levels of 2019, I guess, as far as attendance. Actually, I believe it exceeded 2019's attendance by a little bit, maybe 1,000 or something. Hey, there it is. Thank you very much, Barry, for making those. I know that Barry's not watching, but he might see this.
Maybe.
But we are very happy to have those.
Maybe one day.
Yeah, we did get some games. We are actually waiting right now.
Lincoln might run out.
I may go out to get the package because one of the games we want to play, we have a promo that we got prior to the convention, which we didn't get to look at. I think we literally got it a day or two before we left, so I had zero time to look at
Everything ever. Dun, dun,
And,
dun. We have a promo.
But we do have.
One of the boxes.
Is that what's on the?
That's this little one.
This little blue one.
Yeah, this over here. It's no. Oh yeah, that was the card. I think from that Nikki.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
It was.
Oh yeah, so this little teeny. We have it's a bigger it's a yellow box and it's bigger than this. We also got sea salt and paper from the library, and we also got the one everybody's been talking about. We got Disney's Lacuna. The funny thing is, I don't see anything about Disney on this.
No, me neither.
It has zero Disney references here.
I don't get it.
But everybody was going crazy about it, and the lines were, all kinds of insanity.
Maybe the flowers,
but
like from.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Encanto. I don't know.
I don't know.
No, I'm serious. I'm just teasing. This is actually Lacuna. This is actually Lacuna, which we played at Scott's, and he's like, "You should take it and we'll do it on the show." So we are going to do this game. We'll play it tonight. We also have the Everything Ever and Sea Salt and Pepper, but we're going to go over some of the stuff we grabbed. I'm going to have 2 boxes that I will probably be hoofing it and have to mute my microphone.
You got something sitting on the end of the table.
I do.
There.
I actually purchased.
You didn't tell me if you were.
I purchased 2 games. I purchased the Legendary Encounters. What was that? Your thingy fell down.
My mic.
Legendary Encounters, The Matrix for Scott. He wanted it. I wanted it too, but I do not want to be lugging it home or shipping it. We actually had that shipped directly to Scott. Although we did have one game that we were looking at the picture of maybe we took that out, but I think it's still in there. There was also a game for Scott that shipped to us.
Yes.
So we are not very bright.
No, we're not.
So we'll find that because Nikki took pictures, so we have everything.
I know what's in each box.
But we did go to
Lorcana,
not
not
Lacuna.
Lacuna.
We did go Disney Lorcana since
Oh, yes.
we
You
kept
must say
they were saying it
Disney.
many times at that night. On Saturday night we went to an event. They gave us
Stuff.
they gave us
We got stuff. You have to say we got stuff.
yeah they were nice enough, but they gave us good food, actually very good
Yeah.
like appetizer food coming
I was
around.
surprised.
And that was the challenge, though. I'll tell you about that in a second. And they gave us a starter box and 2 booster packs
Yeah.
each. Plus, the starter box has a booster pack. And then we were to trade with everybody. So that was actually really quite fun. We were all like, do you have
Yeah.
this? Do you have this? The issue was the wind. So this restaurant, I think it's really a bar. And probably, I think it's really a bar. That
It's
would
a
be my
bar.
guess. And it was totally decked out
It was
for
nice.
Lorcana. I keep
painted
wanting to say
and
Lacuna
stuff.
now.
I know.
And they were taking pictures. So as we go in, they took a picture, and then we chose which background we want. I'll put these on the table in a moment. We might zoom in. But we got one for Nikki and one for me. Eric got the best one, though.
Yes,
Eric
he
was a little bit
did.
late, and they had some staff that he
Yeah,
was
that
holding
was
in his picture. And I'm
glowing.
like, everybody should have had that staff. But anyway, so they made these little cards. They made mine correctly. So they
Yes.
punched the corners. Nikki's, we were like 2 and 3 through the
know.
line. And go ahead and zoom in, I think. So
They
I think
didn't
Dale
like
was
me.
first.
They did not trim the corners
And they didn't trim
of my
Nikki's card up, but they put it in the little, those little cases that you have for magic and stuff like that. And so you're a little too far.
Well, I wanted to go as far as I could, and then
But yeah, so that was fun. And they, they're like, come back, in 5 minutes to get your cards. And then they, we met the designers, and we met some folks from the Ravensburger and Disney, I think, were there too. And we had lots of conversations, which was great. And then we got the boxes. So we want to play this, but guess what? We really kind of need the other starter box to make it work, because we only have 4 colors of ink. Thankfully, we did get, I think maybe Amy gave us 2 ones. Specifically, she probably checked to make sure we had 2 different ones.
Yeah.
Because they gave us a bag. And so when you finished getting your 6 cards that you needed to, I was like villains. Nikki was more like, we got to keep those sheets, but I think, right, we did?
They're in the
Yeah.
boxes
No,
coming.
yeah, that's right. So it's not here yet. But they, once you completed it, then they gave you a signed piece of a print that was very nice.
Yeah.
But the downer was the wind. So it was like a storm was coming in, and it was a little bit of rain, and so we're trying to eat and look at the cards, and they have all these, on all the tables, they had these pre-printed playmats that were stuck to the tables. The wind was so strong, and you're trying to keep everything, and it was all blowing away. And there could be potentially valuable cards in these packs, right? So it's just, it was insane. So we basically just chatted and traded cards, but we did not get to play. Nikki went on Sunday morning with the regular, they invited us to do this with the regular ticketed event, which turns out they gave you a starter pack,
Right.
which is really crazy. People should have
know.
gotten the tickets for that event. I mean, I think it was pretty busy.
Oh my gosh, the line was insane.
Yeah, so I had okayed a meeting when I was in Dallas beforehand. So that was Central Time, and I was using Google Calendar. And so it said it was 9 o'clock Dallas time, which means 10 o'clock Eastern, where Indianapolis is. And so I'm looking at my thing, I'm like, I think these are the same time. So I needed to go to the one meeting, and so then I sent Nikki. Yeah, we didn't see. I don't think they caught the palette.
no, but
They
that
thought-
was the other game.
Yeah, they were thinking that they thought it was Lorcana, but it turned out it was Magic Gathering. The
giant cards,
what do they call those big ones, Derek?
the big cards. Was that Magic?
Yeah, it's Magic.
I thought it was D&D
There's a name for
cards.
that. It's something with a C.
They're like oversized
Yeah.
cards.
Oh, Commander.
Commander
Yeah,
decks.
there it
Okay, yeah.
is.
So that was supposedly like $300,000 with Commander, and I got to tell you, man, it seems real easy to do that. Like, to me, I'm surprised that more stuff. I mean, I'm guaranteed there's been stuff
Everybody
missing.
was not surprised.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's no security. How would you know? The guys looked like they were. I didn't see badges, but maybe there were. Who knows?
I didn't
Because
see
I didn't look
badges
at the pictures.
either.
On setup day, not everybody has to have badges in there,
Right.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not
That's
true.
the tricky part.
It's weird because do you remember when Trey Parker and Travis Oates came? Oh, yeah, you were there. and we had to go get them badges to come in.
That's what he said. Not
but,
everybody.
But for
has
like the union workers, though, like there are people that are working in there that are not part of the con, and they don't need badges. So it's like I can see if you're being intentional, if you're pulling an intentional heist, you can probably find a path into the exhibit hall during setup day, and nobody will stop you.
Yeah, it's crazy. And so that was the crazy part was everybody's thinking it was the Lorcana because we were all just guessing, and because on eBay, all these things were showing up. Everybody was selling their stuff. We did not get anything super special. But, we're not, Nikki and I are not those people. We're not going to, I do want to buy
it's the promos, though. I kind of stopped paying attention when I realized I had no chance of getting anything Lorcana related. So I just kind of stopped paying attention. But
we did get like the special card. There was one card in the packet that was,
Scott's on. Hi, Scott.
But hey, Scott, but it's not.
They didn't cut the corners of my card, though.
Yeah.
They cut Lincoln's.
Yeah, so they gave us sleeves. They gave us, I think we all got, maybe they're all the sleeves. Were you
I've seen
Yes.
some of the sleeves out in the wild that people were playing. Some people were brave enough to play in public areas.
Oh my gosh, that sounds dangerous.
The other cool thing is,
are you sure you want to be doing that?
These sleeves are matte, which makes me happy because I love the matte
Should
sleeves.
I zoom out a little?
Yes,
that's
matte,
fine.
Yeah, we content creators love matte sleeves.
Well, I love them just because I think they're easier to shuffle. But yeah, we got like
his little deck box.
We did. So once you got all those things, you got a which we don't have that either. The
my deck
the prints
box.
They should show up soon here.
I love that Captain Hook card.
I do too, and it's
that was my
deck
favorite
box.
image. That is a cool looking.
I mean, the art is really quite amazing. Actually, it's. I don't know how much. Go ahead and zoom it out a little bit. We'll just show these. This is just my box, and then some of the stuff I got.
More?
No, that's good. So go ahead and go through that a little bit. I may be leaving Nikki to do that for a few minutes so we can get the boxes
did
we
it
would
show
like
up?
to. No, I don't know.
So first of all, these cards here.
Hey,
with
more
the
James
thing
Bond code for the.
Is that
have,
safe to scan? Okay, I was about to say.
I have no idea. I turned it over real quick.
What was that? QR code.
It had the QR code.
I think that's to get the app. There's an app to build. Derek, go ahead and
decks.
full screen that. Scott's saying. But
so those have this that
Go ahead and full
makes
screen that. Oh, there you
eventually a picture, right? But we didn't have all the
yeah,
parts.
we got two of them. But it looks like it's only 4 to make it. So it's, there goes the little
my
tokens.
little tokens.
But it gives you tokens. It gives you.
But you don't have to track
little
the
player
game
mat.
with the tokens.
We actually did. They gave us everything, like a player mat, sleeves, the deck box. It was nice. I mean, it was, because we're not going to wait in line. I mean, we can't, especially some sort of line like that. Now, Eric claims later in the day they still had stuff for sale. So I don't think, maybe if you're trying to buy booster packs, which is probably what everybody wants.
But we don't have the rest of the picture. We need the bottom.
Yeah, I don't know what the ultra rares look like. Somebody had one. One of the Ravensburger people, I believe, had one. But I love these sleeves too. They got an iridescent quality to them. They're very nice. Being that they're matte, because they're matte on both sides, which is awesome. Usually when you get sleeves that are matte on the back, they're not on the front.
Is this your deck?
I've heard rumblings that the card quality themselves is a little thin.
I don't. They seem okay to me, but what do I know? I'm not. Magic was in my life 20-something years ago. No, 20 years ago. About.
Those
I
are
did
the
not
ink-
get
all
into
the
it till
ink-
much later. But the art is really, really good.
That's the ink colors,
and the stuff is pretty fun. There was an Ariel card where she loses her voice, so she can't. So they're thematically tied into the. And the other really cool thing is you're not hurting each other necessarily. You're just trying to race to get 20. It's points, but I think there's a name. But you have ink, and you got to let things dry so that they.
Yes, I played it. I know how to play it.
You can attack each other's characters, but it's
not
like
attack.
a dueling game. Yeah,
it is.
Or
dueling.
yeah. Sorry, it's not attack. It's a.
There's no
challenge.
death.
It's challenge. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, Nikki did that event, and at 9 a.m. They were hoping we'd come back at 1:30, but we still had meetings till I think,
cool.
and then we had to go back to our hotel room to get the stuff together that needed to be shipped. It says challenge.
And they're like, I had to wait before they set, which is totally fine. I don't care.
Nikki
They
did that.
sat everybody, and then if there was
But yeah, there was one
room,
card that
I
they
was
stuck
allowed
on
to come in.
the package
to
for
play.
us. It was just paper clipped. It was a Mickey card, and there were
I'm
people selling it for $100,
I'm
which is
looking
insane.
for it.
Yeah, that's the Gen Con exclusive promo, and
Okay.
I think, I believe, I'm not 100% sure this is the case. I'm just assuming it's similar to with the D23 promo cards when the
Right.
game was announced. It will be the card itself will be
available
in a future set, but like this one has the Gen Con logo on it. So
Okay,
it's
I didn't
limited
remember.
run,
I didn't see that, and obviously we got one of
That
each of
has
those.
to
They were nice
stay.
enough to give us 2 sets,
Because it's my lady.
and it was a nice evening. I mean, actually, we didn't want to go. The issue was we wanted to, but the problem was it was very far away.
It
was like
was.
2.5 miles away.
We
and
had to bum a ride.
Eric Martin walked, and I mean, we could do it, but I just didn't want to get stuck in the rain that was forecast, and I didn't want to be sweating when we got there. So I wrote Dale and said, hey, could we bum a ride off you? And it was great because we got to go in his EV Hyundai, which was very nice. I wanted to tell Scott about that. Really cool. But it's a sedan, and it has the traditional sedan trunk problems that I am frustrated with a lot of these cars. But it was very nice, and I'm glad we went. I do wish we could have played cards there, though, because it would have been great, but it was just so windy. It was just crazy. But they gave us a bunch of macarons, at the end of the evening, which were all colored based on the different inks, and they were all different flavors. And Eric Martin was very happy because he didn't notice it. They had gluten-free. They were using almond flours, so he was very excited when he noticed that. It was very small text. It's got to be in here somewhere, and who knows?
Oh, there he is. Gray Mickey.
Does it show Gen Con on there? Oh, it does.
Where?
Gen Con.
Gen Con right down there.
So now there's going to be thousands of those, so I don't know how valuable that is. Yeah, Eric is hardcore. It was 2.5 miles, not that far. We walked that all the time, but that's about an hour, I would think, to walk.
Here's your foil ones.
Or so, especially with Nikki. She's constantly chasing after me because of, you can't really tell they're foil.
Well, they're foil.
I mean, I'm sure the super deluxe ones are very pretty. I did not see it. I should have asked to just see one because we didn't know what we were looking for. They just told us that it was the numbers above 204, I think, is what they said. Let me see that.
That's Lincoln's deck.
above 204. So yeah, my deck had 2 colors.
Yes.
I think it was purple and
yellow. Those were the
Okay.
ones
They're
you
all
had the
pair-
most
yeah,
of.
I thought they were all supposed to be 2-color decks.
they are. So then
But
Nikki
then
had
they
another pair. She had
encouraged us
green
to
and red. Is that
play.
what you had, Nikki P?
So here's mine.
I read the rules for Lorcana like a month ago, and the colors all have themes, and I can't remember what they were.
Are you green and blue?
It's like personality types.
Yeah.
Well, we were supposed to know our ink by the end of the event, and we had no idea. But because we didn't get to play it, and I was busy. You can't shut me up, as you can tell right now.
This is true.
But I don't know what because we also have these. Nikki didn't. She's going to show these too. But we saved a couple of packs just to
you
show.
dived right into the cards.
Yeah, these are the booster pack. The 3 that we saw, right? So I don't know how all that works, but we do want to buy one of the starter sets with the other 2 colors.
Oh, okay, yeah. So the inks, there's they're amber, emerald, sapphire, amethyst, ruby, and steel. And then you have, yeah.
Are you
And
leaving?
We're not
basically
getting
all
the package
tied to
today because they
personality
didn't get a
types.
hold of me.
Yeah.
That didn't even ring.
I know.
Oops. I was saying a bad word out loud.
Yeah, it's typical. Well, they're never going to get a hold of me.
No, because this stupid thing doesn't ring.
Our gate thing. Anyway, do not want to get into that.
Guess we'll pick it up then. Yeah.
Maybe, and those are 2 giant boxes, unfortunately. I think it was a foil Maleficent. Do you have it that Scott was asking?
Yeah, it's in here. I was separating the foils. Nope. That's not foil.
I thought you did
Maleficent.
have a foil one. I don't know. We saw a lot of stuff, and I was just... Actually, you know what? That wouldn't be. This is the Maleficent, I think. And I might have had a Maleficent in my deck because I was collecting villains, but I don't
there's
remember.
the Mickey. I think this is your deck.
No, I didn't have. I had the
I
Mickey
didn't
Mouse
think
box.
I had.
You had
villains.
Captain Hook.
Okay.
Believe me, I was like sad I didn't have Captain Hook since I was the villain guy. Let's see here. But yeah, maybe they're fine. They're going to be sleeved. Anybody that wants to protect this stuff is going to have it all sleeved.
Yeah.
But yeah, we
I
were.
haven't seen that Mickey Mouse detective card. That's cool.
The trading was fun. I mean, that was actually. I'm like, you guys got us started, and that was a fun idea. That we all didn't have the same. I mean, I don't know how many sets there were, but as far as sheets that you were trying to match up the stuff, but it was fun because you had to ask. You weren't going to get everything. I had, I think, 2 cards out of the 6 in my 3 booster packs, and because you also some of them were just the basic cards that were part of like a wax paper pack of a bunch of like standard cards. Then Nikki kind of needed those more so than what the.
So I think the trading is for the little picture. You can put certain card backs together to make a piece of art.
Well, no. What they were,
No.
what the trading was that at that evening was, you had a sheet that told you, mine. It's in the box that I'm not getting today, unfortunately.
Yeah.
They're late, by the way. If we had gotten it, whatever. UPS, they aren't always great. They used to be great for us, but not anymore. They gave you a sheet with 6 different cards that you were trying to get, and I think they were probably one of each color of the 6 different colors, which meant you had to talk to others. And so, you may not have had them anyway if they didn't come in because like the characters I think are mostly from the booster packs, but again, I don't know. I didn't really get to analyze all that, and so they wanted you to just interact with others. Now, we didn't go that far out to interact because we had a table of folks around us, but that was fun. And then once you did that, once you had your completed set, they would give you a signed piece of art that was Maleficent, right? And that's in the package too. That was in that folder.
Yep.
Yeah. So can't show you that stuff.
Nope.
Hey man, thank you UPS.
Thank you very much.
Yay!
They have our phone number, by the way. They also have the gate code. There's no
Yeah.
excuse.
No.
Um,
Oh, I
Man.
missed that one. Little Steamboat Willie.
he was
there.
sitting there for a while. He should have gone out there.
That's cool.
That one, yeah.
Black, white,
Yeah.
and color.
Then the foils that came with yours, or mine, or whoever's this is.
Well, you'll know because you'll see what they.
Foil.
Frying
Am
pan.
I
See, I think those are the
catching-
things you were getting. So yeah, these are mine.
Yeah, White's catching it in some spots. Yeah.
They're nice. They didn't. I don't remember. I remember seeing some
Ooh, that
foil
one.
based
Shimmery.
on.
It is shimmery.
Although this is Stitch and stuff. These might be your cards. It does not matter. None of that matters. But yeah, it was cool. And that was
Why did I not get it there?
the lines were crazy, like every day. And then once they cleared out, Nikki, one of Nikki's favorite characters. I don't know her favorite, but she loves Stitch. I know that.
I like
That's
Stitch.
Rachel that was asking that.
But my favorite is Maleficent.
Oh yeah, Maleficent. What am I talking about?
Yeah, Lincoln.
I know this for a
You
fact.
better know that.
That was what was exciting about the picture that they gave us. That it was
Maleficent.
the signed up. It was just a print. It was no big deal print, but it was cool. Signed by the artist.
So it comes
Or initialed
with.
by the artist.
Then you get, the rules. There's the 2 decks we got.
Oh, there you go.
The 2 inks
So I
right
had-
there.
I had purple and yellow,
Sapphire
and you had.
steel and amber and whatever the purple one was.
What
Right.
would that be?
I forget. The rules might tell you.
They might tell us that. Amber is the purple one is probably.
Oh yeah, I had it pulled up and then I jumped away to look up something else. Oh, amethyst.
Amethyst.
is
Yeah.
the
Okay.
Purple one.
Hey, there's Scott guessed it too. So yeah, that was fun, and that was a neat thing, and I'm glad we went. I'm really glad we got to drive because we got to ride there and back. Eric went back with us, so he didn't have to walk back.
No, that's crazy, especially in the middle of the night. And then the game also comes with a little.
It also started at 7:30. I thought it was supposed to start at 6, and I was a little bit more open to it when it was 6. When I found it was 7:30, I'm like, ugh, because it's going to be late. So we didn't leave till well after 10, and I think it ended at 11. But yeah, it was very fun, and they did a really nice job. We are not playing Spider-Geddon today, but we will. I mean, so that was the other thing that so I bought this. I bought it.
I was showing the. Hold on.
Because I'm a crazy person. I couldn't resist. And I don't usually. They were very nice to us because when we went, there was a lady that was managing the.
Your little.
Oh, the play sheets.
The play sheets. If you want to use the play sheet. But if you know what you're doing, you don't. You know.
The lore. You're collecting lore. There
Lore
you go.
tracker. Yeah.
So we went to visit the booth because I didn't know what was going on. You know, I don't like to get in the lines for that stuff because I don't want to. I want the fans to be able to get those things.
Show it again. You have cards stuck.
Yeah,
in
I know.
the back.
I always stick the promos and stuff inside. The way I do is I cut the paper and then slide it in. So this was. I don't remember the character. I don't really know all these new ones. I'm really disappointed that they did not get that package to us. Mr. Sinister.
Yeah, Mr. Sinister.
And then there was some Marvel Zombicide stuff too, which was cool. I only have the very basic Marvel Zombicide, which I just bought with only like 9 figures total or something like that. Maybe only 7, I don't remember. But Scott says we should unbox it. Well, I am totally with you on that one. I didn't want to do it. I did a paint stream the other day, and I will be painting these. That was one reason why I decided I wanted to buy it. Because it's coming in October. It was supposed to be out now, but something happened with, production probably. So this one has 9 miniatures, like I think most of the main boxes do. But we went to the booth.
Are you planning on painting that
on the streams?
Tuesday?
Maybe if I can get them prepared.
Or next week, yeah.
Yeah, Thursday. If I can get them prepared, which is my plan too, but I was hoping I'd have them actually ready for Tuesday, but Monday, because we got home very early on Monday. We were back at home by noon at the latest, and we were tired because we got up super early. And so
3 a.m. is what we got up on East Coast.
A little before 3 a.m. So
East
we were
Coast
we were
time.
basically 11 midnight, just before midnight our time.
It was insane.
And so so we were pretty tired. There was a lot of people. Thankfully, anybody that got out of there early got out of there because there was a lot of delayed flights. Not necessarily there. I mean, there was rain when we were leaving, but not heavy. But all the other areas that were having storms and stuff like that meant that they weren't probably getting the airplane to the getting the airplane to the airport to take it off from there. So this is the new one that is. So this is not part of the Kickstarter. They had mentioned it during the Kickstarter that it would be coming. Which was good to know because last time they actually sold the main box well before the rest of the stuff coming out, and of course both times I paid for that early access to get them, and it was a benefit for the second one. The first one we heard like, oh, the game's not that exciting, which we really liked the game, by the way. We found out later when we got all this stuff, we finally started to play it, and I really like it. I mean, it's a light game, but all these
it's kind of in the same vein as like the Rising games, the Thanos Rising and
I feel it's even lighter than those. I'll tell you that because
the
cards are very
it's kind of like in that camp. Yeah.
Yeah, and so it has tokens similar to the ones that you have normally in the game, but then you've got these Spot and the different all the different Spider-Man because there's a lot of different Spider-Man characters in this. Spider-Geddon, but I mean it's clearly part of the metaverse stuff. Is that what it's called? Multiverse. Metaverse. In the main game, you will get these cardboard. You'll get the cardboard if you backed it. The cardboard locations, which of course I did, and the villain dashboards and stuff like that. So I will be getting those pieces for this when we get the whole thing. Let's see what we got here. Sims Tower.
Just trying to keep it under control. Okay, I cleaned that up. Now I can help you make another mess with this stuff.
I'm really disappointed about UPS, man. That is a real bummer.
Yeah,
We were waiting and getting home. We went and grabbed something for lunch, and then waited. Oh, Scott wants to full screen that. We should.
Oh, the box.
But yeah, it was. It's a downer. That's my favorite thing is when you wait and then they don't come, or they. I mean, as I said, the guy was at the gate, so maybe he was trying. But he has the code. UPS has the code. It's silly. Anyway. But yeah, so we went to the line, and I asked what the situation was, and the lady who was running the booth, she's like, "It's 10 o'clock. You got to get in line." I'm like, "Okay, I will be back."
That's all we wanted to know.
But we were talking, and one of the people that was working the booth, he's obviously with Spin Master. He tells us his family is the ones that created headbands like 30 years ago, and we're like, well, we made an episode. He loves the show, by the way, with puppets. He goes, I know. And so that was fun. And everybody was like saying hello to us. They were excited to see us. And then we go to another booth, and we're talking with them. And, because we're in there pretty early. It's the best time to talk to anybody when if you get in there before the hall opens. So that guy came to us and was waiting for us to be done. He's like, hey, you can buy the game. And to be completely honest, it was better for me to buy it then than to have to wait in the line. Although Nikki said she could have waited in line.
Yeah.
And but we bought the game because I was buying it. And then we get there, and the lady that was running the booth is like, and they're like, they're good to give it to. They're important to give it to because I've been painting the minis, and oh my gosh, we saw the painted
hilarious.
minis, and from the Big Child Creative, they are so good. We'll try to show some pictures here
I can
on the
get 'em
phone.
out.
Here I don't. We can show the minis first.
Do
Here.
the pants trick.
I did, but it's not. It's got like weird multi-layer film here. I don't know what is going on because I keep peeling off something, but it's not the part.
Pants trick.
Yeah, if you run it on the edge of your denim, is especially easy. It'll melt the plastic and it's easy to open it up, but it wasn't doing it. There we go. So yeah, I bought the thing and they gave me the promos that you're supposed to get and stuff like that, which was nice. I said on this paint stream the other day, I said I was a greedy little pig. I wanted it, but generally I would not do that. So there's the Sims Tower. I'm not sure what they're going to do. I mean, there's probably some new things going on with the game. Loom World.
Oh, here we go.
Wow, Japan. That looks neat. So yeah, this will be fun, and we'll probably do. We've been threatening to do another game night for Marvel United because I have so much stuff, and since this is going to retail soon, maybe we'll do this one. I'll paint these. I got till October if we want to try to time it with that. Spider Island. It's the Parker residence. It's the spider. It should be a spider web since everything's spider. Hey, Las Vegas. Look at that. So yeah, that was cool. And then
Here we go.
I was
There
very
he
happy
is.
to get it.
There he is, all painted up
Hey, girly gamer.
on my phone.
How you doing?
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even sure that I had another picture of it. It was seeing it in real life. It was like, oh my gosh, these photos don't do it justice.
Well, my phone's been doing this weird getting dark thing, so
Sure.
who knows?
Let me
But
look at.
there
I
you
only
go.
got one. I was busy talking to people, so Nikki thankfully was getting some photos.
I was.
But they're so beautifully painted. I always think I'm doing okay, and then I see these.
Yeah, look at that guy. I don't even know who
Bing,
that
fang,
is,
boom.
but
All right.
Bing,
it's
bang, there
pretty
you go.
cool.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
So there's-
I'm not even
there's
a big
mine.
Marvel guy, and I got one right. Sweet. Okay.
There's that one. It looks about the same as Nikki's picture, but it was
Here,
amazing.
we'll compare our photography.
Yeah, they're pretty close. Slightly different angle. I kind of like Nikki's, and then this.
I wanted that blue line. Yeah, I had
His
that guy
pose
too.
makes me want to put like a little microphone in front of him. He's like, "Stop! Hey, what's that
Here.
sound?"
Ta-da! There's mine of that guy. I have more pictures though.
Yeah, Nikki took more. That's one photo. I was like, I had to get Galactus. I was like, wow. But they all were so gorgeous. They look much better in real life than they do in the photos. And their photos are good, by the way. I think they're really good, but wow. I wish we had more time for that.
Oh, here's a picture of the setup, I guess, of that.
I did not buy the new... is that the new one?
Yeah.
No, because the new one has the
that's
cards on the outside.
All right, all right,
It's
all
a
right.
smaller
Like
mat.
new mat. Yeah.
I was just taking pictures.
Yeah.
No,
Is it Wednesday?
no.
Board Gamer Stuff must have been doing some stuff new today.
Probably because of coming
Yeah,
back
she
from
was-
Gen Con.
Yeah. Well, she was testing out her microphone. She had some issues on the stream yesterday, so she was testing tech.
Ah, well,
I
thanks
played
for joining
challengers
us.
with her before I jumped in here.
This is the Spot villain. Here's like a, I don't remember all the names here. Let's find out. But they look good, and they are once again, they're doing these fantastic minis. The plastic actually feels. I haven't really messed with the X-Men version ones yet. The plastic feels better.
The story with the purple minis, if I remember right, is that they can be used as
they can go both
villain
ways.
or a hero?
Yeah,
Okay.
they can be a villain. But there's a name for it, and I'm not thinking what it is.
Anti-hero, probably.
Yeah, but that doesn't seem. But it could be that. I mean, it should be that.
I remember there was a term for it when we did it last time. I can't remember what it was.
But so yeah, they got like Spider Punk is one of the ones.
Pumpkin?
Spider Punk.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, there was a. I'm very glad to get it. I will be painting it. We'll be ready to do it when it comes. I mean, that's just the funny thing. Like, we will cover this, and I'm sure it'll be beneficial, at least somewhat. I don't know how much of an impact we actually have. Let's see here. But anti-hero seems right.
I like the Spider-Man Noir with.
Yeah, it's great. Where is he? He is right here. Oh no, yeah, Spider-Man Noir. That's Superior Spider-Man, an Anti-Venom, Spot, which we said, and then Moreland. I mean, so many of these I don't know. Penny. This was awesome. Penny Parker.
5 months, 5 months, 5 months.
Thanks so much for the resubscription, Edwin. We really appreciate it, and the support. So yeah, that.
Look at this guy.
Wow.
Oh, are we having a dance party? 40 months.
We need the glow sticks. We need what they had for the.
Lorcana.
Yeah, Lorcana. They had
Directing us to.
5 months.
Yeah.
40 months.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that. 40 months and a 37-month streak. It's
40.
Michael, I know.
I was like,
Michael,
what's
yeah.
happening?
Thanks so much, Michael.
Yeah, you crazy.
We did hang out with them. So Deborah did come to the con. She was involved in 4 celebrity RPG events.
Yeah, I got to meet her briefly. Yeah.
Yeah. We sat down to play. We talked about Powerline with her, and so we played that, and that was fun. And she had to go to an event that evening, and we had something. I guess that was Saturday, so it was the night that we were going to Lorcana, and then we were going to try to meet up with her after that, but we were not certain. I told her there's a chance we won't because we'll probably be at this event for a long time, and we were.
We were.
They are anti-heroes. There you go, Derek. So then Sunday she writes me and says, "Hey, bad news. I have a very, very bad sore throat." And she's like, "It's not COVID, but I'm going to get tested. I'm going to the urgent care." And they said she did not have COVID and she did not have, because she thought she had strep. I don't think I've ever had strep throat.
You would know it.
Yes.
It hurts.
I did. So anyway, but it wasn't strep. They just said it was a bad viral sore throat. And so we did not get to end up hanging out because Deborah did not have anything planned for Sunday other than her husband was going to go to a movie and she was going to take care of the baby. And then be free in the evening. We'd have dinner. So we didn't see her, but we did hang out with the SDJ folks. That was great. Really had a great time talking with them because we've met Jo before and hung out with her for a bit at BGG Spring, I believe it was, last year. Mm-hmm. And then we met Manuel Fritsch before, but I think he was at a Gen Con, so we didn't really get to hang out with him that much. And then Nico, which I never remember his last name, was there too, and he we hung out with him at BGG Con, spring, probably last year I think, and so they were very nice. Nico the cat, they were very nice and had a great time. We were talking. A lot of discussion about Saturday Night Live, which was shocking. Because not everybody, non-speakers, English speakers necessarily know that.
Edwin, you know this from experience?
The urgent care during Gen Con is yuck. Yeah, it is a bad deal. So I felt, and Deborah had to leave early. So I think she was on basically the same time of flight as we were. We just had to stop in Denver because we flew Southwest. Because when I looked at the cost to do those flights, it was very expensive. And I think the Brothers Murph paid
From experience.
$2,000
Yeah, it was crazy.
to fly there. And when I looked at American, and I believe it was that kind of money, and I said, I'm not going to have it. I saw that Candace
I'm not
just
going to have
tested
any of
positive.
this.
which is a bummer because we were supposed to film next week, so we probably won't be filming here, but she'll probably be fine enough to film. And maybe if she tests negative. But
did you show these? I was in another planet, universe.
So yeah, there was many people were testing positive kind of quickly towards the end. And I guess there's a new variant around, unfortunately, and it's probably not, who knows. So that's no fun.
I'm not okay.
But yeah, we hopefully we will. I don't know. It's such a bummer. I don't know what to do about all of it because we wear our masks. Nikki's mother has been going through health stuff.
Fun.
Yeah, it's not fun at all. Hey, Chad, and but we are not sick so far, and I doubt we'll test positive at this point in time. But who knows? And I'm hoping Deborah's fine. We actually talked. I just asked her to make sure that they made it into town, back into town, because I was just worried about them with the baby and the flight. But they did make it back. They do have numbers on the bottom of these, which I can barely see here. That's 124.
Okay.
124. But actually, let's just put them in here for now because we got more to show.
You're just gonna
the other exciting thing is
when Lincoln's going to be painting all these, you'll find it on the live page. He'll post the schedule when he intends to paint them, so you can check it
so
out.
the live page that he's referring to is boardgamegeek.com/live. We schedule in all the stuff, including like Board Gamer Steph and Steph Hodge, and we put on Tabletop Minions, Adam Smasher, and the Brothers Murph, and Derek has a Wednesday evening thing, late night gaming, and maybe a Saturday thing occasionally. So all those
I do
things
one Saturday a month where I play Blood on the Clock Tower.
So those should show up on that page if you want to see, because this is the reason why we do that is just because it's kind of hard to find all this stuff on Twitch, and the schedules are not great unless you do the same thing every week on Twitch. At least it wasn't when I last tried to fiddle with that stuff. The promos that we got just for this one was Mr. Sinister.
I'm showing right now.
Yeah, and then I believe there's a Deadpool one that was at Comic-Con. We did not get that. I was not going to ask for anything more than they gave us because I was very happy to just get the game and not have to go sit in the line. I mean, it would have been fine. I don't like even bolting in there for the... Scott's saying...
What? Just different deck,
Just a different deck, yeah. So that's generally what they do. They've not... Like the ones that I gave you, Scott, were just from... I got the Gen Con one and the Comic-Con one last year. One was Grey Hulk and the other was...
Can we show this?
Yeah. I mean, those were given away to people. I mean, that still hasn't delivered.
That's for
I'm not sure
Zombie.
that these are... I imagine they're probably not from the main box. Did they not give you a little guy for the Agent Coulson? They give you a little one for this one.
So that was
is that
one
Coulson?
promo, and then this is
Coulson.
a different...
And that's Wong. So I think these are the two things you need for each one of them. Anyway, I don't know anything about Zombicide, and I did buy the one because I really wanted to buy the whole thing, but I decided against it because I had spent so much money on Marvel United that I just could not justify buying all of that stuff, even though I wanted that Galactus, which we still have. We opened it at Scott's. I think there's a zombie version and a regular version of that character, or something like that. You can change the head. I'm not sure. We did see the top of it, but we didn't really pull it out because it's a mess. But I would love to have all that. I'd love to paint all that, but I just don't have room. Ultimately, is really the big issue. But I just can't spend that another $500. But I am excited because that's one type of Zombicide I will play is the Marvel one. I'm sure the other one's great.
Nice.
I've just never played it. And then
Right.
I do have the Invader, Zombicide Invader, which I would like to play as well because that seems like it's the 40K Zombicide maybe.
Man.
Sell those promos on eBay and you can buy all kinds of Zombicide stuff. So that's the thing. Last year they were saying do not sell these. When they gave them to me, I said I am not, because I actually was asking for two other people, one of which was Scott, and they were nice enough to give me a set for myself as well. And so I was very happy to get that.
I don't know. We're just...
I've never sold anything
We're
on
not
eBay.
in
Never
the
ever
games
sold anything.
for
Yeah.
the
I can tell
profit.
you, spoiler, if you want to get something from me, I will. If it's heavy to ship, I will make you pay the shipping, but you could probably get it for free if it's on my for trade list. I just don't. I don't like to sell, and I also don't like to determine a price. So on BGG, I've had people reach out for like promos that they were going for $30, and I just said, "What's your address?" And then I said, "Pass it forward," because why? I don't. It doesn't. It's not worth that to me, and I'm not angling to sell to buy something else. I'm not worried about that. And I definitely wouldn't, especially if the publisher asked me. But I've never sold anything on eBay.
Now, if it was up to me, no.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if I was going to maybe make $10,000 or something, I might do that. But I
not
just,
gonna
I don't
give
feel.
away $10,000.
I don't feel like it's weird.
$20 is
The other thing we want to show off, which I don't think we've shown them, but I think they're in a game video coming up soonish. But Gamegenic has their new token. What are they called?
I don't know.
They're not token silos. That's the other thing. They're not token vaults. They're token holders, maybe. So they're new. They're really fantastic.
Yeah,
super
they're little.
beautiful.
It's wonderful.
With the magnetic lid
Let's
that you can put on the bottom. You really don't need to do it too much, but
Okay, I won't.
I
You-
think
you
it.
can.
I'm trying to pull it up real quick so I don't say, but I thought it was Token Vault or something.
no. Token vault is something else, something new that you wouldn't
okay.
have seen.
That's why we always should save
A box. Yeah, I think these are called token holders. You can see them because I think they're on. I saw it on Twitter today. I'm like, oh, it's tomorrow. So that was like, we should show them now.
But it's cool because this is white and purple, gray and red.
Yeah, these
blue and
colors are
orange,
unbelievable.
and then these are just straight up
black
red,
and
red,
black.
gray.
Yeah, I wish that they had. Adrian, who is the head of Gamegenic, he and his wife, when they reached their 20th anniversary, went to go to Vegas. They decided they were going to do a trashy thing if they reached 20 years, and so he gave her they went and got married by Elvis at one of the chapels, and so they put the ring in this purple box. He was going to give us the one. I'm like, I think we have that one.
Yeah.
He also showed us some great new stuff that I cannot talk about that was
But we
fantastic.
can't wait to use them.
Fantastic. Things we've been kind of waiting for, so it's really, really cool. But these are very nice. So these are basically, you can use them for, just token.
Here, I'll put some tokens in
yeah.
there. Look at that. Oh.
Yeah, they're very nice. It is that fabric. It's it's like a vinyl, but it's a suede. It's like a suede. It's very nice. Token keep. There we go. Thank you, Scott. Yeah, they're great. Really, really great.
It was some kind of token structure.
That's why I said token holder, but yeah,
stuff.
token holder does not sound right. But they sent them to us, and we were very excited to see these because we'd asked for something else. I think we asked for more live counters because we are hoping to do another Marvel Champions, and Challengers and Champions. I get them confused.
Game? Yeah. Champions is the living card game.
We actually wanted to do it at the time of the Guardians of the Galaxy because we got all the stuff to do it, and we just haven't been able to do it. So that's coming sometime later this year that we'll do that.
He wants to see the orange purple as a combo.
Oh, of course. It's just the bummer is like I want orange and purple, and I also love this one, the purple and the blue and I wish the orange is a little bit more intense, but
yeah, it needs to be more intense.
Yeah, they're cool.
So there you go, blue, purple, orange.
I would love it if they put the orange inside here. So that's maybe something that might happen. We might do something with them because they did. So they did these colors. No, not these colors. These colors. I don't think we have any of the other ones. So the other one was black and purple. This color and blue and pink. The blue and pink are amazing. We're part of the Tulare Community College Kickstarter that did nearly like $5 million. We would never be able to do something like that. You never know. I shouldn't say never, but we may have them make something that we will sell in our store. Who knows? But we have some ideas for that, which we're very excited about. Hopefully that'll come to pass.
I still got my custom sidekick.
Yeah.
Yay.
Those are the ones that they made for us. That was really nice of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be cool. I mean, we'll have to see. Well, it's not. I mean, what we really wanted this to do, Scott, was fold into a dice tray. Rather, that black one doesn't help. But fold into a dice tray, and so because we want smaller dice trays.
Small, but
yeah,
well,
I'd take it if it had a flap here, and it would be like this. It'd be okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we were throwing dice into other things, but sort of the ones that we used to use are sort of not that much bigger, although they are bigger. So yeah, that was cool, and it was a really great meeting. It was great to see Adrian again, and I don't know what else, but it was fun. We had we
would have had other stuff if the boxes were not.
Yeah. We actually. Oh, so yeah, there's another thing. I believe.
You ended up not having to go get your package, so I prepared my pictures of Blood on the Clock Tower with Stephen Medway.
Well, we definitely. That was a bummer. We had a mess there. I mean, I'm bummed that they didn't bring it because we've been waiting. All day. It's my favorite part of that stuff. Anyway, like Scott says, they don't even try.
No, they don't.
Sometimes they do. That's what's weird. Ours is usually we've known the UPS. We've gotten to know them, but those folks are long gone. One of the guys
were good, right?
Yeah. So one of those guys went on to drive semis for them. Yeah. He went the next step up, not delivery. So we're going to try to. You can't tell, but this is actually.
Let me zoom out. We're going to
Lacuna,
play a
which
game
Scott
now.
taught us at. Actually, taught Nikki, and then Nikki taught me at his place before we went to Gen Con. And it is a real pretty and quick little game.
2-player.
I saw Brian post about it.
Oops, we got stuff in
So we did get it. We borrowed the one from the BG library. They're supposed to send us one of this sea salt and paper. So we need to give this one back for BGG spring, BGG fall.
Here, get this out of the shot link.
But yeah, too much stuff. So yeah, we'll try to do them in the do that and then get it back to the library because they actually were giving. So we went to we don't usually do the evening events because usually when we used to do Gen Con, we were busy all day long, and so the evenings were meant for like eating dinner and then maybe going to play games once we started doing the hot games room. So we went to several of those types of things this time, and that was fun. We did the Lorcana one. The one we did not do was Friday. There was an event for Flat River, which is subscription. Nonal Petty 01. Thank you so much. 40 months. Nani Petty 01. How do we? Maybe they haven't subscribed to us while we were. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Maybe we've missed it. Wow, 40-month streak. I don't know if anybody has a 40-month streak. That is so amazing.
What are you
Thank you so much for the support.
Michael just did 40.
No, 37-month streak.
I thought he'd said
37.
40.
No, he did 40 months.
40 months total.
But 37-month streak. This is what I'm saying. I think Michael is the close, but yeah, is it a new username? That's possible too. So we were supposed to go to that Flat River event, and we did not feel well. We went to dinner with somebody at the Goodwood, I think is the name of the place, and we just shared a sandwich because we were not that hungry, and Tots. Tots might have gotten us, I don't know, but we just did not.
I stopped eating the Tots.
They were too. They had seasoning on, like salted.
They were very salty.
They were, but they were good. But we just both did not feel good, and we were like, crud. So we didn't go do that, but we still got up and went to the hot games room a little bit later. Missed a month early on and killed the streak. What a bummer. So we did not see what they had coming, but they're going to have a call with us. We actually met with them on Sunday and saw some of the things coming for next year, this year and next year, and that was cool.
How did the macaroons go over, by the way?
Just getting braver to chat. Thank you. Well, I really appreciate it. I think you must have been doing it not when we're streaming, because I don't recall seeing the handle. So
I think most people here are nice.
Yes, of course they're nice. Yeah. You don't have to be afraid of us. We'll be super sweet. So yeah, it's new. Evening events were different for us, and it was especially challenging because we want to be in the hot games room. We did go there most every night.
Yeah, we did.
And
it was fun.
It was awesome. And Nikki, Michael, and Christina and Aaron made Nikki. Well, Michael didn't make them. Cupcakes for Nikki's birthday last Friday.
He ran and got them from the hotel.
Yeah, Michael did.
Which was freaking far away.
So he went. They had like this really strange thing where they were staying at one. They had reservations for one hotel and they overbooked it, and she says they're delicious. Thank you.
Oh, good.
They were. We've only had 2 of them so far, but they are very good.
They were good.
Of these
I didn't want to say.
macarons that they were. I mentioned them earlier.
You did?
So they were
Okay.
part of the Lorcana
The
thing.
Lorcana macaroons.
I gave her basically mine because I do not need that stuff.
Is that
Although I
why they
shared
were
them
weird
with
colors?
Nikki. Yeah, they were they were the colors of the inks.
They were the colors of the
Because I
inks.
saw them on the table and I was like, what
Yeah.
are those?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
They're good.
Indecision 101, thank you so much. Now, I know Indecision 101. Thank you so much for the support. I'm waiting for Derek here. He's going to make...
Oh, yeah, got
Oh,
I hope you got it.
21 months!
woohoo!
Thank you very much for supporting us. You got your Gen Con package? Oh, nice. Yeah, hopefully we will get ours tomorrow, whether it's rescheduled, we go pick it up.
I don't.
I'm serious. Because we were going to show stuff tonight. Like, we were
Yes,
very
we
excited. It was
were.
supposed to be here. I think we were supposed to get it between 11 and 3 or something, and it switched to 4:30. And then I knew when it was set at 4:30, we would not get it in time.
So we might do everything ever, or we might wait for the real
the main box. This
to
is only
show
just
up.
some of the stuff, but this was from.
That is a promo.
This is coming. It's called Everything Ever from Floodgate Games. And so we might try. It's a 2 to 8 player game, so we'll see how that goes.
I'm sure.
I
it'll
mean,
be
we're already at an hour in,
Yeah, we
and
were
we have not
talking a
played
lot
any
of-
games. So
talking a
let's
lot
try
of
to go.
stuff.
Let's do this one, Nikki. I don't really remember the setup. I played it once when we were at Scott's place,
Okay.
and it is very pretty, like the craziest pretty production. And I think this is CMYK. Is that who it
Yes,
is? It is.
CMYK. 2
So
players.
CMYK is. This is Mark Garrett's. I forgot about that.
And I'm gonna need
CMYK
the
is
box.
the people that make, I know, the people that make monikers and wavelength and, but Mark Garrett's is like a train guy. No, that's not fair. He did a train, 1 or 2 train games. I say he's a train guy. Train games, but we had demoed one of them during the pandemic. But I don't. It was when I saw that he was doing this, I'm like, wow, and that's pretty awesome that they did this. This is a very light but fun
Very
and kind of
light.
strategic game.
But cool.
So let's go ahead and try it.
All right. So I'm going to go into the setup because the setup is a little bit of a show. Game comes in the tube. Take off the lid. You've got this lid here on top with the little hole. So if any of you are familiar with planting seeds in seed pack, like big mixed seed containers. This bag is for packing reasons, and there are flowers in it. Maybe I should show the flowers first. We've got flowers.
Mini Express is absolutely one of the games. I think I was looking at that with Dave, with Scott. Because when I saw his name, I'm like, wow, that's cool.
Make sure I got all the flowers.
But yeah, this is a really pretty production for sure.
Yep, seven
Hey,
flower.
10 minutes. I think we'll be able to get this one done pretty quickly.
7
Probably play it more
flower
than once.
types in colors, and their shapes
Are all different.
are all different. And what we're going to try to do is get 2 flowers at a time, and I'll show you how to do that, but let's do the setup. So we're going to take all of the flowers and put them in this
Seed box.
in the seed thing, in the seed spreader box. That's all of them. And we'll put the lid on. And then we just shake them out. It's okay if they're in the purple wavy lines,
Okay.
but you don't want them completely out, and you don't want them to be all clumped up. So you shake them out, and when we're kind of going to unclump some of these, I guess that's pretty good. That's unclumped. We each have these markers. I have a gold, and Lincoln has silver. And we each have 6. And what we're going to try to do is get flowers by marking a line between 2 matching colors. Okay? So let's say I want to go easy enough. I'm going to do that. Okay?
So you just put one in between the two, and that's...
Yeah.
I only played it 2 weeks ago,
I know.
but it's out of my brain.
It's okay. So, yeah, you're going to do one, and then you will take those 2 flowers into your collection, and then you will take your turn, and you're trying to mark lines between 2 matching colors. You can, you don't have to put it like, let's say I want this one, but I don't want to put it right in the middle. I don't have to put it right in the middle. I can shift it a little this way or a little...
Can it be obstructed? Could I
that
do
way?
this one and do these 2?
No.
Okay.
You are only going to pick up 2 flowers at a time. It cannot be obstructed by a
understand.
flower or by another
these.
or a marker.
Okay.
Okay. At the end of the game, whatever flowers that are left, we're going to divide them up based on how close they are to our markers that we have left on the board. All right?
Okay.
There's a little ruler that we can use if there's a doubt between distance at the end. And the first player actually is going to get to take one of the flowers out, so we're going to have to dump this again.
Oh, that's right. An
right.
entire one of the colors?
No, just one color.
That's what I meant, of the entirety of one color.
Just one orange, and you put it to the side.
Okay.
And then that's kind of, I
Only
guess,
one color that goes out?
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
it's yours
yeah.
to
Oh, I
start
see.
your
Start with.
groups.
Okay, yeah. Well, why couldn't you do it just now?
Because you might choose,
Anyway, okay.
you might take it to mess something up or do something weird.
Okay.
Okay, so you take it first before we dump them out on the player board.
I see.
And then it's majority wins. So
Right.
if I have a majority of
4.
the green, then I get 1
Right,
point.
you need a minimum of 4, right,
Right.
to claim it?
Right. Or a majority, whatever. So, let's just go straight
Yeah,
into
you're putting it
here.
in a bag. Why? Why?
I don't know. Why? So, do you want to go first?
Sure. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so just take a color.
I like purple.
Okay. So,
Actually, I like that color.
you are starting your collection and you're telling me you're going for purple.
Yeah, CMYK did Quacks after. They did the U.S. versions. Those are actually done by both by Schmidt-Spiele, but yeah, they did the U.S. releases and maybe just the English releases of them, which was good. Quacks originally was North Star did that one for. How do you win, Nikki P? That's what Scott's asking.
The majority.
Okay.
So majority of colors. If I have 5 colors and the majority of them, then and you only have 4, then I win.
This is just a cloth mat. It's very thin.
Yeah, it's not neoprene.
It just folds
or
up and
anything.
goes into the.
There's one over there. I can't.
Folds up
reach.
and goes into the into the tube. It's pretty great. It's very silky. Silky smooth.
Unclump.
It feels kind of like the glasses.
Yeah.
What do you call it? The microfiber glasses.
It isn't
cleaners.
microfiber, but well, maybe.
I mean, I have
No, it's not.
glasses cleaners that feel like this. That are supposed to be microfiber, but yeah. Okay.
So you go first.
All right. Very dangerous. You go first.
Okay. You are going for purple, and I'm probably just going to let you do it. I'm going to go right here.
So 4 in a color is majority. Yeah, that was. I think he was just trying to get you to say that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And it's 7 different colors with 7 of each color.
Yes.
7 pieces of each color. Nikki got.
Pink. I'm doing pink.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this is hard to see, but from top, but
Wow, I wonder how you do that. Like I would want these 2 purples, but I don't necessarily need them right this moment.
Maybe by the end of the game if
Yeah.
you place yours close to something.
It is not neoprene. It's very nice. I mean, you know, we have this velveteen cover, table covers. So
I'm gonna go this way.
Oh, I didn't think of that. You might
Yeah.
want to actually place it so it's out of the way of something else.
Out of the way, and also maybe if this is left,
Yeah,
I will
majority.
be the one closer
Yeah.
than you to grab
Yep,
what's
I get it.
left.
I get it.
You get it?
Okay, but I'm going to do this. That's bad, though, but it's the best I can do.
What are you going for?
These two.
Yeah, okay. Now, you can, if you want to, do a whole measurement thing.
Yeah,
That's
did you
what
doubt
the
me? I mean, it could have been.
I'm just
I
saying,
can't really
that's
see
what
it.
the circles are for, to make sure that there's no blocking.
What is the game? Does the game have to do with cheddar? I don't know.
Cheddar?
It's Tyrion Lannister. Lacuna. Lacuna Matata. Bless you.
Excuse me, sorry everybody. You all get to hear it.
You're going for that light blue.
I think so. That was maybe not great. See, I have just to point out.
Yeah,
I went those two,
yeah,
but
yeah.
now this is blocked. I
Challenge.
cannot.
Yeah, but you have this one. Well, I blocked you on that one, but
Yeah,
that one you could
I
probably
could
do it on.
probably do that one. If we agree it's
Sure.
clear line,
Close
then
enough. I can't really see it, but
that's what the ruler's for.
yeah. I don't know why I want any of those. I mean, maybe to get the purple instead of claiming it, but because all I need is one.
Okay, so yeah, we're close.
I'm down to my last.
We are close to the end already.
Yep.
I'm gonna go here, I think. Yeah, so I'm taking those two. And this is your last move.
Tis. I think I'm going to get that purple. I mean, unless you come in and take it. Which isn't necessarily good for you to do. Only got 2 colors so far, really.
He's telling you to make sure you get one more purple.
Correct, but won't I get one at the end of the game, at the
You
end,
might.
because I'm close here?
You are closest, unless I mess with you.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Because I could go right there and take those two.
Sure, but
just
that
to
doesn't
mess with
help.
you.
Yeah,
It
but then
doesn't
you would
help-
get that one.
It doesn't help
And you would
me.
get that one because it's closer. Yeah, I'm just gonna bank on the. The problem is I want it to be. I'm gonna do this, so maybe I can get some of the green. I don't think
Green.
I'm gonna get any of the green. Oh, I mean, I will. I might have enough to do it. Who knows? Okay, there we go.
Well, we'll figure it out.
We got one more move.
Okay. Can I get more of that orange? I need to take it because you will get it if I don't take it. So I'm going to do this for the 2 oranges.
Yep, yeah, do the same kind of thing.
All right?
Okay.
So now it's kind of, the rules are like, this is a casual game. Have a nice friendly conversation about it.
Right.
It's not a war.
I think we're getting to fisticuffs here in a second.
Pull out they're like, pull this out if you really
You need
have
it?
to, but really just be nice. So let's just start and leave your thing on in case we have to break a tie or whatever.
Yeah, I won't pull anything on.
So let's just start with you up there. I think you are
I'm
closest
definitely
to
closer
that.
to that one. I think I'm closer to that one too.
Yes.
You're closer to that one.
And I'm I'm closer to this one. And I guess these two.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm not going to... Oh, yeah, I'll get the green.
Then...
No, not necessarily.
You're close to both of those, so get them.
Go get them. Well, it doesn't help me. I think I've only got 3. You got already 3 colors. I have 3 too. I'm wrong.
I guess I'm closest to this one.
Mm-hmm.
And just for the heck of it, let's say, I think you're closer, but you would measure like this. For the green, that's about 8, like to there.
Hey, you just bumped it. Made yourself further away.
I'm cheating. I'm trying to cheat.
No, you're further away.
Yeah, so you're definitely closer to this one, so you get it.
Yeah, it's not going to be enough, I don't think.
Okay. We'll have to do a tie thingy.
I'm pretty certain you're closest.
No, I think you're closer.
No, green, the gold. I mean, it really looks
Oh,
closer.
I'm calling that you. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're closer, there's no doubt.
Okay.
Just take it.
Just take it. That and that.
Mm-hmm.
And that. And silver, you get this for sure.
And the pink.
And the pink.
Doesn't matter.
And then these 2. And then this one.
That's yours. There's no need to measure it.
Okay. I can't tell from where I'm sitting. All right. And then 9.
It won't matter. I mean, to me, is
Well,
there
if
any
you
kind of
take it away
tiebreaker
from
with them?
me-
First of all, there you go. That's.
But you get it.
12
You're
and a
closer.
half. Really? No.
Yes, you are.
Okay, just barely.
But you are.
I think that one you got as well.
Okay. That's silver, though.
I know, but look at the gold. You can't really see it, but you're closer.
Okay.
So you get the green.
But then you're getting...
I don't need it, but sure. That one's yours as well. Okay.
Okay.
I feel there's too much of that going on at the very end. It's not really hard to figure out. Okay, so I have 3.
I'm sorry. I can't see from my
I
angle.
can't really either, but...
I'm going to just put them here. There's 4 pinks and pinks. 6 pinks. I will tell you how tiebreaker works.
Well, there's no tie, so don't worry about it.
For grabbing.
Is it multiples of the same pawn close or something like that?
Okay, this is nothing, nothing, nothing. What do you got?
3.
Okay.
It was very easy. I kept them like that as we were doing it.
I started speeding up and dumping them. So, okay, and I have 4.
Yep.
So there it is.
Cool.
So there is sometimes things could be too close to each other. And you look at each other's second closest pawn to break the tie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is if it's too close. And if those two are the same distance, then you look at the next closest pawn to those to pick it up, to break a tie. And that is this game. Very quick.
Let's do it again.
Okay.
I don't know if Angela's still there, but she joined us there a little bit.
Oh, go first again, so pick a color.
Why do you want me to go first again?
Just go first again.
I will take a purple.
Okay.
Oops. Yeah, if this was neoprene, it'd be pretty darn big mat. Hey, there you are. They are pretty heavy-duty metal.
They are. They're pretty substantial. Do you want to be the pourer?
No, go for it. Man, Nikki just throws them out there.
This is a mess today.
Yeah.
This time. And break them up.
Yeah, I don't like doing that. It's weird. That's the only thing I don't like.
I just try not to think about it, and I'm just like,
Well, I mean, that's why I don't want to be involved. I pulled a purple. I guess I put it back in, so I'll just put it over there.
Happy?
Yeah,
Clumpy enough?
Sure.
Unclumpy enough? You go first.
You go first. Okay. Wait, let me think about that. Let's do that. Maybe I'll be close to those things. Okay, your turn. Travel coffee mug. It does seem like the sip it through here.
Yeah.
You'd have
it's
to line it
huge.
to make it work.
I don't know. The cardboard probably wouldn't hold up too well.
No. That was a mistake, though, ultimately. Okay. Stellar theme would be neat too. Little galaxies or something like that. Stars.
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
I'm on my last one.
Yeah. Okay. You are clearly getting all of this.
Okay.
I didn't.
I think you're closer to that one, though.
Okay.
I think I'm closer to that one.
Yeah. All right.
I have too much purple.
Then I'm going to take this one. You're going to get those two pinks.
Yeah, it doesn't.
You're
don't
going to
need
get
'em.
that green. I think
That's you.
me. Okay.
That blue's you. But this blue's me.
Okay.
That
That's
one's me.
you.
Yep. Both those greens are you. I think I'm closer to that pink, but you might want to measure that one. Doesn't matter. I don't need it. You're doing it from the wrong end. But
9. That's definitely
Seen
you.
it upside down. Yeah, 8.
$12, $13. Me. 12.
I think those are all you.
Oh, because of this.
Yeah.
All right. Come on, hands work. Okay.
Okay.
I have 3.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
Yeah, and I have 3. Majority.
It was kind of cool, like that purple placement. It was good to
Right.
get something else and then just like, okay, I don't have to worry about that one anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting that it divides up like that at the end, because then you're not placing for the immediate grab of the 2. You're kind of trying to figure out what you'll maybe be able to grab at the end when we divide what's left up. It's interesting.
That is cool.
It's very interesting.
Very cool.
Yep.
Okay, well, let's show how easy it is to pack it up. Does it all just go? It goes in the
Pack it
bag.
up. The flowers go in this bag.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got the nice little metal bits go in this bag.
I'm really disappointed at UPS because it's going to be a pain in
know.
the butt.
It's going to be a pain in the butt.
Maybe they'll try to deliver it tomorrow, but I got to have to look it up.
Well,
And it's a problem because our gate just
then
isn't
you have to hear them call. I mean, I don't know.
Well, we can give them. I think you can update delivery instructions and stuff like that. Oops. You'll be gone, though. That's the other thing.
Oh, that's right. I will be gone. It is Friday.
Friday. We should be playing a Rebecca Black song for Friday. Friday. I didn't know that you didn't know about it, Michael. I think it's good. I think it's a
What?
really cool game, this one here.
Oh.
He's like, he wasn't going to buy anymore, I guess.
Oh.
He says he wasn't going to buy anymore this year.
Here.
Um,
Then I'll put this on top, I guess. 'Cause
on the top. It's Friday, I'm in love.
boop, 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 boop. And the rule
That's a
book
better
is
song.
round.
Yeah.
Maybe I could put it like that.
Nope.
Nope. No.
Nope.
No.
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 Let's do this one. You think you're good enough to teach it?
I will do my best, sir.
Okay, yeah, I did not get a chance to look at it all. We really wanted to try it at
Yes.
Gen Con, but we did not get to play it.
All right, so there's some helper cards in there we need to take out.
Right. It's a tiny little box, much smaller than I thought it was going to be. Did not realize it was just a deck of cards.
There's
Who
this.
is this one done by? I can't peel it off. Oh, Bombix.
There's a color thing, so if you're colorblind, they have symbols that tell you which colors there are. It's also on the back of this mermaid thing.
It's
All right.
mermaid.
So if you are colorblind, you can use those symbols. Take a thing.
It does look like that. It's definitely.
Let me
I
pull
have some probably right over here to clean my glasses.
some of these cards out.
It's a very large glasses cleaner. I like the art a lot on this.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Wow.
Hey, lady.
We brought, I mean, there should be more Gen Con stuff. But we have a bunch of things coming. There's some stuff that we can't show. We did have a couple things that we packed because we couldn't risk losing them.
Right.
But most of the stuff was, we did buy we brought them home with us. We could have played that stuff. We've
What?
got the Oink games.
Uh-huh.
I bought the 3 that were new to me. I don't know. I feel like I've missed out on a few of their titles recently. The new one, I cannot remember the name of it, is much bigger than normal, and it's actually co-published, I believe, with ArcLight, which was a little sad to see that it was a big box, because that's what I love about their games. There's another one that's the same size as their modern art. They have a modern art that was great sitting over here. Oh, I think I've tucked modern art away.
Oh, really?
I did buy stuff last year, so maybe I have most of the recent stuff. Because I bought that expansion for Deep Sea Adventure, the Dice expansion. So the adventure is slightly back from the Panda Source version, which might be tricky to implement. Wonder what they did with the backs.
Of these?
Yeah, slightly different. Why they would even change them, I don't know. But
wow. Okay. Not a lot of those. Now we know since I divided up the cards. All right. So in this game, we are not even going to start with a hand of cards. We are going to have a shuffle deck of all of these cards in them, and 2 face up. The point of the game is to get, let's see, for 2 players, we want to get to 40 points. And for 3 players, 3 players, it's 35 points. And for 4 players, it's 40 points, okay? And you're going to get points from the cards that you have in your hand and also play. You're not going to play everything, as a matter of fact. There are types of cards that you play to the table, and there are other types of cards that you are just putting in your hand, and then we will reveal them and count them up at the end of a round. A round will end when a player has 7 points either in front of them or in their hand. And that's one of the...
It says you can end a round when you player.
Yeah.
When a player reaches 7 points,
Yes.
they can end a round.
They can.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Did not say
I'm learning.
can.
Well, I mean, because there might be a reason to continue. I don't know.
So let's start with the easiest types of cards, which are these cards here, which is basically what you collect is the points.
Zoom in a wee bit on this.
Okay, I didn't
Yeah, we didn't adjust
even
it because that
think about that.
Lacuna is gigantic.
Maybe. I haven't played this yet, so I don't know how much space we really need. So there's, let me see, an octopi and a penguin. Okay. There are suits of cards. There are octopus and the seashell thing and penguins. Penguins. So if you collect, this is really simple on the cards themselves. How many cards did you collect of these? You would get that many points for it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, the art is like origami. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
legit, but it looks great.
Okay.
It shows 2 people have made it, so it's possible they actually made it all for reals.
Let's see. Double check. Double checking.
I'm getting tired. I got so little sleep last night. Hey, well, good. We got Chad on here. He can help us if we have any problems.
Okay.
Nikki just learned it today.
I just learned it today. I haven't even
It was the
tried
one
to
thing
play
I
it
actually
yet.
put in the suitcase because it was so tiny that I thought, oh, we'll take that home with us. But we do have to get it back to the library.
So yeah, collect 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 or 10 points for however many of these that you have collected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 shell cards. Okay? So 10 points if you have all 6 of them.
Okay, so it's a suit.
Yeah.
Does it tell you how? Oh, this one has 3 cards in it. That has 5 cards in it.
Right.
This has 2 cards in it.
Where are you seeing the
Because it shows you how many numbers there are, the values.
Oh,
If you get all 3 of them, you get 5 points. If you get 2 of them, you get 3 points.
Right.
I'm guessing.
I think you got it. You got it. So that's for shells, and then for the anchors, you know, it's 0 points, or if you get 2 of them, you're going to get 5 points for that. And the penguins, of course, if you get all 3 of them, you're going to get 5 points. If you only have 1 penguin, 1 point, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
And the same with octopus. All right. There are multipliers as well, which are these cards here. The multiplier is for each of these suits, but it is not going to count towards the number of penguins in your suit, but what it will do is multiply it. So you would get the 5 points for the 3 and
times 2, so you get 10.
2, 4, 6. It's 2
Oh,
points
it's 2 points
per
each one. Okay.
per each
I
one.
see. Okay.
Okay.
So that would be 11.
That is, I don't know what that suit belongs to. I gotta look that up, unless I didn't pull it out.
Lighthouse.
Oh, it's something else. It's in the duo set. And the anchor is also, this would be 3. So if you were able to have this with, is that still on the screen? With these, then it would be 3 points per. So, you know, you could.
Boats is what Chad's saying.
You could just have 3 points if you only have one anchor.
Right.
But you got this point, because the first one is worth 0 anyways. Okay, and then there are these fish and the hat, which I need to look up.
It's a boat.
It does not look like there are multipliers for these 2 sets, for the shells or the octopus, so we'll figure that out. You also have mermaids.
You're asking, do you play the multipliers publicly, or are they in your hand?
Everything is in your hand except for duo cards, and I'll show you the duo cards in a minute. There are 4 mermaids. They are wild. If you manage to collect all 4 mermaids, the game is over and you are the winner. Okay? Mermaids are, let me double check. They are 4 point, yeah, they are 4 points each. Double checking, sorry. Talk amongst yourselves.
It's okay. Wow, the art is really neat.
A
couple of these got folded by, I'm sure, by people shuffling.
Yeah, I know.
These are definitely beat up. We probably will wait. They were supposed to send us a copy. We'll probably wait to do it on the with the original
with a nice clean deck. Okay, so again, if you collect 4 of these, you are going to win instantly. If not, you are going to say a color, whatever, yellow, green, dark blue, whatever it happens to be, and you are going to get a point for each of those cards.
Colors, okay.
Each of those colors.
That you selected.
Not the penguin or the octopus, but the color.
Do you have to decide it now when you place it down, or do you?
You're not going to place it down necessarily.
Right, because if it's for that, you're going to have to leave it in your hand until you wrap up the hand, right?
All right. Then there are duo cards. Now, duo cards you do place in front of you because they trigger certain effects in the game. So you will have to put them down in front of you to prove to the other player that you can do whatever this effect happens to be.
Right.
So let me go through each of the effects, and the effects are on the cards too. That's what the duo cards are, explaining the effects.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one is this little crab-looking guy, and he is 1 point for each pair of cards. Okay? The effect is going to be the player chooses a discard pile. There are going to be 2 discard piles and a draw pile. Okay, so you get to choose from the 2 discard piles a card.
Okay.
And then
consult without shuffling it, and choose a card from it to add to the hand. They do not have to show it to the other players. Okay.
Right. Okay. So that's what this little duo card is. Then there is the hat. Here's the hat.
It's a boat, by the way.
The boat hat.
You can see it. It's a boat on a wave.
Yeah. It's 1 point for each pair of boat cards. Okay, so, right, this is always pairs. That's why they're duos.
Yeah.
This one is also, the player immediately takes another turn.
So you'll play that card.
Yes.
And then at the end of the round, you will then, every pair that you have, you'll get an extra point.
Well, you're gonna put both of them down and take it immediately. Okay.
So you're going to get the point for those 2 cards.
So the majority of the well, let's see here. Yeah.
He's saying, yeah, that's what you do.
Yeah, the majority of the deck are these duo cards. So if I had 2 of the boats, I will get 2 points, and I will do that action.
Okay. So they're not matching up with any other. That was the one. That one card was this. This one here is a multiplier card.
Yeah, you will play a pair and get the power.
Yeah.
So the the pair is 1 point. The pair.
Okay.
Okay. And then you will do that power, which is on your card.
Okay, play again.
Which was play again.
Yep.
Okay.
Take
Where are
another
we?
turn.
Fishy. Here's the fishies. Again, 1 point. For each pair of fish cards, the effect is the player adds the top card from the deck to their hand. So you would draw from the top to draw deck.
Cool.
Then this fun is kind of funny. You have to play a swimmer and a shark. Well, here's a shark. Let me find a swimmer. Swimmer. Come on, swimmer.
Steals a random card from another player, so it's out of your hand?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's the swimmer and the shark.
And the effect is player steals a random card from another player and adds to their hand. Okay.
And that is 1 point.
Okay.
Okay. So let me see. Yeah, that's a fish. I just want to make sure I got all of the deals. Okay, so the duos are played in front of you. The other cards you're collecting in your hand. So on a turn, let's set this up and shuffle everything together. Come on.
Somebody really did a bad shuffle because the cards are just folded, essentially.
Yeah, they are really folded.
I just wanted to play it. I really wanted to play it.
Well, we've had plenty of people tell us
That we
you
should
need
play
to
the
check
game.
this game out. So here we are.
Yeah, we can zoom in a little bit there, I think, so there, Angela.
Yeah.
We might have a lot of cards, though, out. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know how full your table gets when you play this
Maybe
game.
we haven't updated and we haven't. It says Lacuna Matata. You don't need to have them both in there.
All right. We're not really going to play, so this can maybe get another shuffle.
What do you mean we're not going to play?
Well, I'm showing you what a turn right now.
Well,
so
let's just go into it.
Okay.
You can explain it to me. You can start. Because it's already 7:10.
Oh, boy, howdy. All right. So we are going to have a draw deck, and then we're going to have 2 face up. 1, 2. On a turn, you do these things. 1, you must add a card to your hand. So
There's
you
one of the
can...
folded ones.
Huh?
There's one of the folded ones. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. So you can take the first 2 cards from the deck, choose one of them, and put the other one in either one of these
Discard
2
piles.
discard
Okay.
piles. If a discard pile is empty, you have to put it into the empty
So you
discard
can't take from these?
pile. You can. That is another choice.
Okay.
Or you can take first 2 cards from the deck. Or you can take a card from the top of one of the 2 discard. Right now there's not, but otherwise there would be. You do not go through the discard pile or anything
Unless
like
it
that.
has the power.
You just take from the top.
Right.
Okay, so
That's
it's
the crab.
draw from here,
Mm-hmm.
2, choose one to keep, discard the other, or take one from the top of either this pile or that
Right.
pile. Then you can play duo cards in front of you, which are the ones that activate special powers and all of that business. The last thing you can do...
But you must place 2 of them when you do that.
It's going to be 2. It has to be because they're sets, so you have to place the set. The third thing that happens on a turn is you
Thanks, Dad's Gaming Addiction. Thank you so much.
Hello. You would add up the points on the table, the points in your hand, and if you're at 7 at that point, you can choose to end the round, okay? So those are...
In your hand?
Those hand and in front of you.
Okay.
So if you play duo cards, that's a point.
Right.
And you can play as many duo cards on your turn as you want. You're not limited to just playing one duo. So you can do multiple effects on a turn. All right.
So what is the, this one's kind of folded too. What is the, what would be the reason why you might want to not end it when you have 7 points? Because does your hand get wiped out?
At the end of each round, you're going to get rid of everything, but there's not, I guess maybe if you're afraid someone's going to pull a card out of your hand with their duo.
Right, but I'm just saying, because you may have something in your hand that you're hoping to just make it, that's why you might not end it when you have 7 points. Because it's not known whether you have 7, except what's visible. So.
Right.
Okay.
It isn't, but you would look at your hand and what's in front of you and choose to end it or not end it, okay? Okay, at the end, when you trigger the end, when you say, look, I got 7.
Right.
You're hoping that you will be the top, or points. 7 or more.
Right.
You're hoping you will be the top points. You can choose to either say stop, and everybody completely stops, there's no more turns, you add up the points. Or you can say last chance, in which case you're giving everybody one more turn, and then it's over.
Oh, so you're only going to go one more. You're not going to necessarily go 10 cards just to hope that you're getting more points.
If you say stop or last chance, if you do number 3, the round can be ended. Okay?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I mean, you don't have to end it when you have 7 points.
No, you don't.
Okay.
You don't. But if you choose to,
I'm just wondering what. Okay. Anyway, that's fine. Keep going.
I don't know. Maybe you think someone's about to finish a set that's going to get them 12 points, so you don't want them to get that chance.
Sure.
Let's say.
You wouldn't necessarily know, though, if they're drawing 2 cards from the top of the pile and discarding one, so that's the problem.
I don't know. This game would probably be great for Dave because
stop, the game stops immediately. Yeah.
He will track every single card that every person takes into their hand.
You won't know. You take 2 cards and then you choose one and you dump it.
That's true. That's true.
You would not know. So, okay, let's go. You start it.
I'm looking at if the hand is equal to the opponent's the best. Okay, I just want to make sure. If the score is less, yeah. Special cases. Okay, we'll get into that if we have special cases. Okay. So I'm just going to take this one.
Yep, that looks like a good one. Do I choose which one it goes in?
When it's empty, you have to put it in the empty
Go for
one. Okay, I'm going to do this too. Okay. I will do that and that.
You know, penguins are practically chickens, Nikki P.
Mm-hmm. I am going to take that and play a duo.
Okay, nice.
And take another turn. I will do 1, 2. I will keep that one and discard that one.
Ooh, it's a shark.
It's a shark.
Okay.
Sometimes I save sets in my hand and then have a mega long turn.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
Makes sense.
You got a swimmer.
Penguin.
It's a penguin.
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 How many ways can we say mispronounced penguin?
Penguin. Let me see what I want.
Penguin.
Ugh. I don't like either of those. Is that even possible? I guess it is. There you go.
Itchy. Now, do I score even if they're not played to the table?
Yes.
Okay. It's not great. I'm not doing that great. Thanks for the follow, Cinefuel.
Hey, we haven't gotten this one in a long time.
Today,
I was
we
snapping.
haven't been streaming for more than a couple weeks.
Yeah, that's
Thanks
true.
so much for the follow.
I know what I want to do, but I can't make it happen. Do you ever get that feeling?
All the time. And it's the nature of games.
What does this one do?
McPenguin Nuggets.
Oh, that might be good. We'll do that. And we'll put it here.
Okay. I'll take that card.
I'll take that card. Yes, you will. Meh. Meh. Are you up to 7? Can you play a duo?
No, I got 5 cards.
I'm just...
There's no some miracle, yes, maybe. Anyway,
You know.
I know.
The steps. I'm going to do this again. 1, 2. We're probably playing poorly, but it's
I'm
our
sure we
first
are.
time. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't... Oh, this is probably seems like a really bad one to give up, but I'll let you have it.
I don't really know.
Well,
It's anchors, right?
It's a times thing. So if you're collecting anchors
Yeah.
and you attach that to it...
That would be amazing if I had anything like that in my hand, but I do
It's
not.
3 points per anchor card that you have.
I'll take that one.
Yeah, you will.
I mean, I don't have them. If I had them, I would. I'd be excited, but I probably have a card that's going to mean nothing.
Oh, look at that. Come on. Where'd that other one go? I keep thinking I'm saving this card, and then I'm not. What does that one do again? Go.
Cool. So now I can play if I do this?
If you got a shark and a swimmer,
I do have a
that's
shark
the
and a
duo.
swimmer.
Then you can steal a card from me, I
I'm
believe.
going to steal a card from you. I'm going to take that one right there. Okay. I wanted
Can
the
you
other
do
one
any
thing.
more duos? Because you can
Yep.
do more than one on
I can do
your
that
turn.
one. And I'm going
Okay.
to draw one of the... I'm going to go into one of these I'm just going to take
Yeah.
that top one.
Make a second shark swimmer set.
Yeah, hopefully. Your turn.
That was what I wanted to do.
What are you doing?
You shuffle it, and you choose a card from it.
Oh, the one that I just
add
did?
to, yeah, whatever
Okay,
group
that was my shark.
you took.
I mean, I almost feel like you should shuffle it, but anyway, here we go. I'm taking that
Whatever.
one.
They do not have to show it. Da da da. Yeah. Okay.
No. It says without shuffling it and choose a card from it to add to their hand. So it's without shuffling it. I
Oh.
was correct.
Okay. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Go for it.
Come on. Where are my sets, man? Terrible. That's terrible. I have to do that so it counts for something.
Okay, well, I'm going to do that. Steal a card from you.
I don't like you very much.
Okie dokie. I don't blame you. I don't have any anchors, by the way. This is really bad. Anyway, your turn.
I am going to take this one, make a
Boat pair.
and
go again.
And go again. 1, 2. Come on. Do that. Get rid of that.
I'll take that. And then I'm gonna
1, 2, 3. You have 4 points in front of you.
yeah, it doesn't mean anything. And then I'll take that one. I don't know that it matters. Had you only ever had one crab, that one you just drew?
Yeah.
Because that was the first 3 cards I got were crabs.
Crabs. I got crabs.
So we're playing sea salt and paper. I'm going to say pepper. Okay, I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do this. And I get another turn. Another turn.
Boo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm getting there.
Plus whatever you might have in
I
your
don't
hand.
know what I'm supposed to do with the... Okay. And I'm going to take this card. And I'll play this. And I'll take that card.
I think you understand the game, Lincoln. For all you're not getting it. 1, 2. I don't want to mix these. Oh, sweet. Let's do this right now.
Get some points on the table.
Yeah, it's not much. Now, this is the crab again.
So, yeah,
So I
you get
pick
to
a pile,
Yeah, they're both
but I
pretty
can't
thinned
go
out.
through them. You're not allowed to go through
Well, no,
them.
it says choose a discard pile, consult it without shuffling it, meaning you're just looking through it and then taking a card.
Yeah, but I can't go through this one and go, no, I
no,
don't
of
want
course.
that
Well, there's only 2
pile.
cards
I
in
want
each one,
this
so
pile.
it's not really that hard.
Yeah, this
you should
isn't
keep
helpful.
them separate, but
This isn't helpful.
anyway, you shouldn't be fiddling with them. But since it's only one,
I'm trying to.
I understand.
It's just always this end of the deal.
Okay. Do this. Wow, I finally have something else.
Are you at 7?
No, and I will.
How are you not at 7?
I don't have. This is a rainbow of things. Okay.
Hey!
Rainbow doesn't make it work. Wow, this is truly terrible. I guess I have enough for when it does something. I could make it that. Wow, this is neat. I mean, you could tell this is Katala and
Yeah.
Teo Riviere. So, and then I will dump this one, which was one of the other 2.
All
Your
right.
turn.
I have to take a card. I will take this one.
Penguins, you know, they're practically chickens.
Penguin
they
wins,
compete.
and I'm at 7,
Okay.
and I'm going to say stop.
Okay.
Well, it's just the round.
Yeah, I understand.
All right. So you would.
So did you actually get? Yeah, come on. I got. This is the first one I drew. Here,
That makes
the
sense.
very first one I drew of the entire game.
Wow. Well, I didn't get that many. I mean.
Whatever. You have 7
I have
points.
That. Am I losing? Okay.
Literally the first card. Everything was a duo card. That is insane.
Let me move this over.
I didn't draw a penguin. Penguin. I don't think I drew that penguin. And you took it, so I
You
think it was
took
one
it
of them.
after you did. Okay, so this is 0
So I did
for
draw
me.
a penguin.
You
No, just
and you
now. Yeah, that's the
discarded
first.
it,
That,
yeah.
Those 2, I got 2 of the same thing.
Yeah. So this is 0. Then 1, 2, 3. I have 2 of these, so that's 6 points.
Yeah.
2 of these, so 8.
8.
And then 2 of these, so
11.
11. Now, what do you have in your hand, and what do you have?
Nothing except for that, which gives me 3 points.
Okay. Pick a color, because you have the mermaid.
Right, it's that. It's that. Isn't that saying I
You
get?
can pick any color.
Yeah, but these aren't colors. These are not colors.
That's a color.
Oh, I see. I didn't understand that. So do I want to play that? This is 0.
Okay, so everything in your hand is on the table for scoring possibilities.
Sure.
Okay, so
Yeah, I mean,
pick
none
blue,
of these.
light
sure.
blue.
Okay, yeah, light blue.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points
Yep.
for light blue.
Yep.
Okay, then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So 12.
12. Then
That's it.
you've got 0 for that and no more sets. And do you have fish? Add the fish to your fish.
Do I have any fish?
Right in the top corner.
Oh, that
is
is
fish.
there. I see. Okay.
That's an additional point for per card.
So that's 14.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
I think I lost track.
So it was 6 for the blue. Didn't ever have any other anchors. What are the anchors?
I don't have any anchors.
Wow. Okay.
They're in here somewhere.
Okay. Because I saw 0. I'm like, you know, you did say most everything is duos, but that's all I
Yeah.
saw was
Okay,
duos.
that's weird.
Until I got this and the penguin that you took.
Okay.
I should have, well, that would have been bad if you got that one. So I did the right thing on holding that one.
So we would write down our points.
Sure.
And we would take everybody's cards back, shuffle it,
Let's just do it one more
and
round.
play again because
Yeah.
we're playing to 40 points
Oh
for...
my gosh, okay,
It's
well-
40 points for 2 players.
Right.
But I did not get a piece of paper or anything. And I forgot my score, too.
You have a pencil right there. You were 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 6, 8, 11. And this pink one doesn't do anything, Nikki P? The anchor?
It's 0. See?
Right.
I only
So
have
that would be
one.
the if you had my anchor thing.
Okay, and I yanked my
Did I steal that from you?
headphones out. I let it go.
Oh.
And then I got the anchor in my
okay.
hand. I wouldn't have let it go if I had an anchor already.
Yeah, I was only getting duos. It's crazy.
Trying to find paper. It should be.
Wow, so the rules are on Bombix, Nikki P.
Oh.
Because Nikki was trying to look them up, and they had Pandasaurus had them on like a Dropbox thing, which is a bummer.
Why am I not finding
11 to
paper?
14, according to Scott.
What is wrong with me?
Who
Does he
knows?
want to keep it?
Yeah, somebody else do it. We'll be here all night.
We will, because I'm...
Why we don't have a pad? I mean, there's a pad right here.
Okay.
I've got it.
I think he's got it now.
Link, Nikki. 11 of...
I'm
You're
legally blind,
14?
so play with me and you'll win. Yeah, I'm 14.
And 11.
I wanted to see other cards. I mean, I was seeing the cool action cards, but I'm like, well, how will I get any of these duo cards? I mean, the suits or whatever. I don't know what they are. Color cards. No, they're not color cards. They're animals or whatever. Penguins.
Okay.
Octopi.
My headphones are out.
Literally, I didn't see any of those. Any of them. Let me look through the decks just so I can see them.
I'm going to put the fish here, because I like this school of fish here.
Oh, shells. That's right.
Oh, it's not working. That's okay. Doesn't matter.
Shells.
Shell?
I didn't see it. But there's not a lot of them, right? That's why you don't see them. Yeah, that's it. Look at that. There's shells in here and octopi.
Yeah, I pulled them out.
Wow, that's what the deal is.
There's like
just not
3
many.
of those.
There's barely any in there. So those are
Crazy.
like, if you can draw that stuff, that's pretty amazing. But you only got 2 of each. There you go. We don't have a score app, I don't think. Well, if there might be one on my Apple phone, but there's certainly not one here. Scorekeeper or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't have any of that stuff on this phone. My fun phone is my iPhone. This is my work phone, even though there is a little bit of fun in here. Actually, no, there isn't. I have no games. Oh, I have Carcassonne. I have that one Carcassonne that no longer exists.
Can you still play?
Oh yeah, it works. I feel like, oh, maybe I bought the new one here, but I have the old one on the iPhone, I think. I think I did buy the app. So there's one game on this phone. One game. That's crazy. I have all these app because we played that Lost Species with Scott and we needed the app for that.
Right.
I have lots of game apps. I have Well, lots in quotation marks. I have, meaning, you know, like in the game. I've got, well, I do have BGA. Carcassonne, Cuphead app. So I'm not going to count Carcassonne. Cuphead app, droids. That's my the BB-8 droid. So that's not a game. But that's fun. I don't even know how droids work anymore. Lost Species. Wow, not as many as I thought. Echoes. Scream. Star Wars Pandemic. I think, no, maybe Star Wars, not Star Pandemic. Unlock. Welcome to the Sheet. I did get that. I feel like I have 2 things here. I don't know why I have 2
Oh,
welcome
I did
to.
that wrong.
So I have 6 or 7 things.
It's a bet.
Which one's a bet?
So if you do last chance, you're betting that your score is higher or equal to, and then they score the points of their cards plus the color bonus. Their opponents only score their color bonus. If you lose the bet, the score is less than that of the opponents. They only score the color bonus. Their opponents score the points for their cards.
My brain ain't going to handle that one right now.
Okay.
It's interesting. I have 2 Welcome To apps. I'm not really sure why.
But I didn't do the bet. I did the stop.
Hey, Chad. Yeah, it was really 25th century had a lot of good stuff. There's a player 8 on BGG that simplifies all of it.
Oh, okay.
It's good to hear. It's good to hear from you, Chad. Chad, it was good to see you. I haven't seen you. I don't think I saw you last year. And I feel like I would have gone by the booth, but last year was a weird year. We were trying to collect games. Well, we were trying to collect games here this year too, but not quite as much. We were when we were at a booth, we would collect games if we were supposed to get them. But Chad had a lot of great stuff. They've also been sending us some great stuff. So we actually filmed Raw with Rusty, so that's coming as an episode pretty soon. That was fun. And Scott mentioned earlier in the stream that talking about Nana, which I think we played on the stream, but we did it with Rusty because that's coming out as Trio, I think, from Cocktail Games, which is I'm happy about. You should start, right?
Oh, okay. I'm taking the octopus again.
Yeah, okay. I like that crab.
All right.
Your turn. Wow, these cards are pretty beat up, man.
Mm-hmm.
They don't look too bad, though, on camera especially.
There you go.
Yeah, that raw does look amazing. Okay, that is a fish. Or shark.
It's
no,
a fish.
It's a fish. Oh, this is bad. Okay. I'm going to do that.
Oh, look at you go.
And then take that.
Oh, sweet. Lincoln.
So I got the card I just had to discard. I was going to wait, but I thought, I want that card in case I get it. Although crabs, I've got the crabs. I got the crabs.
I got the crabs.
Yeah, Nana is really, really great. We do have the Japanese version, which I really like, but very much so. The art is so adorable on it. Okay, I'm going to draw 2. Wow. Okay, Nikki P.
Look at the hand of the cards. Ugh.
I got 1 point, Nikki P.
I know, you're already winning. It depends, unless you do last chance bet. Oh.
She had a few weeks, so it was really into truck takers that ordered from all over the world. Yeah, we don't order enough of that. I'd like to order more of those types of things.
Put that down.
I'm going to take that.
Yeah, you are.
And I'm going to...
I don't like it.
Go into a pile and take a card. I'll take that one. I don't even have to consult it. Okay, your turn.
No consulting of the piles. My piles. Ooh. 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 Oh. Ooh. Got it.
Oh, a
Have
shark.
a shark.
A shark. I'm gonna draw 2. And wow, I don't know what I want here. 1 point per those. Do I have any of that going on yet? No. I like that though. Scott says you should have done a bet on your last round. Yeah, we're just winging it here. She did mention that. I don't know that we... I said that's beyond my brain power at this point in time. I'm very tired.
What am I gonna... No. No. Here. Just
Hey, crab.
be the crab guy.
I'll take that shark though. Hey, shark, a shark.
It's shark and swimmer, Lincoln. Shark and swimmer.
Isn't that what I have?
Oh, I'm sorry. That looked like a shark.
I don't know. Oops, I like that card. I keep pulling things in that spot.
I don't like that you took that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I don't like it at all.
Your turn.
Come on. 1, 2.
You know what I'm looking at in that pile there. Really?
Well,
You're mean.
I know.
And I only ever saw one mermaid. I had that one. Did you have a mermaid?
never had a
I mean, there's
mermaid.
only 4, but
Never had a mermaid.
I'm going to take that one because I want to try to get that. But I will play that
I don't like you.
so I can go do that again. Take another turn.
Yeah, whatever.
Doesn't mean I got it together, but I want
You
that.
have it together.
I
Are
don't.
you at 7 points
No.
yet? Do you want to do anything about it?
no.
I gotta ask.
I got this terrible hand. I also have a bunch of colors, so if I do get a mermaid, it's not going to help me.
Yucky poo.
Scott says maybe not. It is confusing, but I guess once you play it a bit, it's probably not.
No, it's
Hey, a shell! Holy cow, Nikki P.
in here it's confusing. In the rules, it's totally
Wow,
makes
I'm
sense.
gonna hold on to that one just because. Wow, I haven't seen like these types of things. Your turn. I actually have an animal. I have 2 because I swiped one for you. Wow, these are really folded up.
So the bet is you would score everything if you win. You would score everything plus a color bonus.
Cool.
All right. If you lose that bet, then you only score your color bonus. But that's basically
The new Ra is gorgeous. We have the basic one. The 25th Century sent it to us, and that's the one we used for the episode. You can get the you get another turn. You can get the deluxe one. It's still available. It's called the Pharaoh edition.
There you go.
But we played with that one because it's more commonly available. I have to dump one of these. There you go, Nikki P. Go for it. Oh, Nana's confusing. It isn't really that confusing. It's great. Rusty loves it. He actually, I think, ordered it as soon as he played it. Or maybe we gave him a copy. I can't remember. Scott might have been nice enough to give him. I might have been nice enough to make Scott give him one. But we did the Nana version. I wish we had access to the trio because I would like to have shown that.
Okay.
Wow, this is bad. Harumph, I say. Wow, I really have like a what you call a rainbow here. Taste it, Nikki P.
Taste the rainbow.
Oh man, you took that fish.
I did take that fish.
Yeah, it's really cool. And a couple of great things about that game is the new version. They have that one. You can do the boat traveling down the river in Ra.
Yeah.
Instead of having the tiles do the movement. You know what I mean? Like you count the tiles. You normally put the tiles in there. Wow, I have a big fistful of cards, Nikki P, and nothing coming from them. So let's hope I get something good here. We'll dump the anchor. I'm going to do the fish. And with the fish, I get to top card of this pile. Please be something good. It is not something good. Okay, your turn.
All right, I'm taking the anchor.
Away.
And
Anchor's away.
we're stopping.
Okay.
So here's what I got.
Yeah, see, we're doing the same kind of stuff there. Wow, anchors, real anchors.
I don't know what I have the most color. Oh, can't see that in the thing. Let me just zoom out.
Oh yeah, I know mine aren't in there too. Wasn't helpful. I did get a mermaid though, so I will score a good amount of points for these dark blue cards, which is the most of that I have.
All right, so I have 1, 2 points plus
One for
3,
each.
4.
Yep. Plus 3.
10.
Oh wow,
or
no,
5.
So 9 plus 3 per each, so that's 14.
Then I've got
2 of those for 3, so 17.
and 3.
20. And then you pick a color. 20. You have such a rainbow of
Purple,
colors.
I guess.
Yeah, 22.
22.
Okay, well, I'm certainly not that close. I don't know how you get so lucky to get all of these types of things. I'm getting none of that stuff. I only got what I stole from you and what I had in my hand in the very beginning of the game. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus this. And this is it. Oh, I do get 1 point for that. So I get 6, 6, and then we'll do blue. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there you go. That's what 11 is what I got.
11.
That's kind of screwed. I want to know why I can't get any and you get them all.
You got 25. I have 33.
There you go. That's weird.
And we'd keep going to 40. Well, these multipliers, and I drew that one, and then you discarded that, like boom, boom, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to grab that and call it.
Yeah, of course. It's still weird. Like the mix is very thin for me, anyway. Twice. We can do it one more round and see. I don't think I can score enough to beat you, but...
Okay. Well, I thought you were kicking my butt because you had so many actions happening.
Once again, I have duos, and that is it. I don't know how you win if you only have duos.
Well, I was bummed when you took that penguin from me, and then I drew another penguin later. I was surprised, since there's only 3 penguins in the game.
Right. I only ever did like 2 crabs, I think. Oh, no. I only did 1 shark.
Good enough?
Sure. I mean, ain't going to be any better or worse than the previous ones.
Well, they're getting bent, so let's
Well, you're doing. I think you're doing them the right way so that they
this way.
don't get too messed up.
This is the best way I can shuffle.
I mean, I think
Is
that's.
with the
I wish I
corner.
could shuffle like that, except that was a bad one there. But
That was a
I
bad
wish I
one.
could shuffle like that
I was
because
getting
I'm terrible.
cocky. Don't get cocky.
The cards would be folded like that if it were me shuffling.
Okay, here you go. 1, 2.
Okay, I get to start. Wow. Well, I'm not going to get lucky enough to get those anchors. Anchors away. Wow. Fishes. Ugh. Yeah, my whole thing was like maybe I could disrupt you with the crabs, but I had another crab in my hand, but it didn't help out. Boo to this. My turn?
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Okay, your turn.
Ha! I gotta do that.
Well, I need to go for cards. I'll try to do something different here. Ain't working, but I'm going to try to do that. Go again. Fish.
Could probably make a shark, I think. Shark attack.
Well, you have to have certain things in your hand to make those things happen. Your turn.
Well, I thought you did. On a previous thing, I thought you
Nope.
had drawn one.
I mean, the only way you know is I discarded, and I do believe I discarded a swimmer, but one of us might have done that.
I'm not a good tracker. That's my thing.
Wow.
Okay.
Raw is fantastic. I hadn't played it in ages, too, so it was awesome playing it.
What was that?
I said Raw is
Oh, Raw.
fantastic. Wow, I have to discard one of these. Bummer, you'll have the penguins again. Well, and I'm going to play the shark and this swimmer, shark and swimmer. Oh, come on, something I need in here. I don't think it's going to be in there, but maybe. You got a lot more cards in your hand than I do. Okay. Your turn. So basically we're holding the cards in our hands that are those colors anyway, so you're going to get them snatched. Okay. None of that is good. Bummer. Based on what I kept on a previous hand.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know what you got. I don't know what you're doing. Don't know where you're going, what you're doing.
I don't know either.
See, that's what I think I need to do. Your turn. I'm going to hope. No, it's not even that good.
Darn it. What is happening?
That is a shark?
Yes.
Gosh, I want it, but I don't think I'm going to go for it. I'm going to hope that I get something here. Wow. I want that one bad, but it's going to have to go here.
Darn it. What do I want to do? This is... Okay. Thinking too much.
Do I have any of that going? I guess I'll have to go with that.
Come on. Oh, this is ridiculous. If I do that...
Wow. Okay. Well, I see a lot of sharks, but not a lot of peoples.
I mean, there's a lot in there. If you could do a crab, then...
Yeah, if.
Yeah, I know. I know.
The if is very big. I'm looking for other things now.
Right.
Like I'm praying something else comes up.
Come on. This is just...
Because I really kind of have a handful of nothing.
I got a handful of nothing. I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to put that down. And I'm going to draw that back.
Okay. It's a bummer. I'll play these. Plus that, I guess.
And then you take one from the top.
Yep. Hey, not what I need. Oh, but I can play it, though. I'll just do it. Get it out of my hand. Can I do that? Or no, you hold on to it, don't you?
Yeah,
just go ahead. That's
no,
fine.
you can do it because you're drawing from the benefit of that.
Right,
so
but this
you're
is
still in. Oh no, you keep that in your
okay, that's
hand.
what I was saying.
I'm sorry.
Go for it.
Love. I'm gonna go for it.
I want you to go for it.
They want you to go for it.
Okay. Crab.
Ooh.
Discard pile. What do I have here that will make me be happy? I think I need something I don't have. You look again. Ugh.
He's been discarding. What do you mean? What happened? Did we skip a discard?
No,
I don't think so.
I thought I did. Well, maybe I kept one of the ones I was doing just there. I might have done that with the crab.
But you only discard if you draw two from here.
Did I draw two from there?
Oh, you took that. You took this whole pile. So you
It's
were
right
choosing
here in my
one.
hand.
Yeah, he's
I'm picking
deciding, Scott.
But I mean, he may be right. I don't know. He may be crazy.
He
But it might be
picks
a
one
little
and then he puts it down, the whole stack back.
Right. My problem is I'm looking. This is my hand. This is what I want, and I'm just trying to see. I don't think I have what I was fantasizing about. But I will take this card right here and put
I
these
have
back.
grabbed from the discard pile, Scott, so.
Your turn. Well, let me see if I can play anything. I don't think I can. Okay, your turn.
Okay. Ah, stupid. You didn't do what I wanted you
Are
to
you
do.
are you at 7? I mean, come on.
Well,
Don't worry about it.
I have horrible,
Yeah, I understand. Go for it.
8.
You do discard one, yes.
Yes.
If I messed up, I somehow screwed up, but I should not have.
And that, and shark attack,
Okay.
and
Finally, I'll get something and you'll steal it from me here. I hope it's not good. Okay. My turn?
yep.
Can I do anything that... What did you steal? Oh, man, you stole the best thing I had. No. Okay, so far. I'm going to do that. And oh, but maybe I shouldn't because I need to look at my hand. That might be what... Nope, I got it. No, it's a shark again. Wait, what the heck? I thought I had a person. No, I don't. Okay, two cards.
I thought you had a person too.
I do not. I'll do that. And I think I have 7. I'm pretty certain I have 7.
Yeah, I was going to call it on my turn now. Do you want to do the bet or do you want to do...
No, I don't care.
Okay.
You can.
No.
I mean, it's fine.
No. Call it.
Look where I was at, though.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Woohoo.
But I needed it bad. So
let me see what... So you do your first highest, then your second highest, then your third highest as far as points for the mermaid. Does that make sense to you?
okay, that sounds good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not wonderful, but it's what it is. Okay, so I've got 1,
Black.
2, 3,
I
4.
think that's gray.
No. I'm counting
sorry.
these. I'll do this stuff in a moment.
Sorry.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, I didn't have. These are all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16. That's it for that. 16.
I wrote it down.
And then I think you stole one of these, right?
I did.
Okay. 16. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 20 plus. That's that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 24 plus light blue. Looks like that's the next one.
Green.
No, I only have 2 green.
How many light blues do you
1,
have? Oh,
2,
they're
3.
down there.
So 27, is that right?
3. Yeah, 27. So we'll add you up here.
Because once I drew the octopus. Once I think it was what I drew, and it was like, oh, once I have the octopus, that's a lot of points. But I had like a bunch of fragmented stuff. But these, I didn't really realize how much I had, and I didn't know exactly how it worked.
Oh, yeah.
But if I won it immediately, but you go ahead and score yours. I just want to see where it's at here. Oh, it's near the bottom.
1, 2, 3 for
That was within
those.
5.
So 3.
Yep.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
3. There. It's 3. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep. 10.
10.
Plus 4, 14.
14.
That's good, man.
And 2 of these.
That's
3 more.
Oh wow, that's not the one. Okay, 17. Yeah. You're doing good.
And then nothing.
Right. I cannot believe I had 3 mermaids. So 17. I mean, you still
Yeah.
won, but that was pretty good.
Well, you got 52.
I didn't win it on the one round. I don't think. I did have 52.
Yeah. I have 50.
Oh wow. Okay.
So you won.
Wow.
Lincoln 52, Nikki 50.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's crazy.
That was a good last turn.
Right.
Having that is insane.
Yeah. They didn't. I didn't know what they were worth. That's the problem.
I'm
I wasn't
sorry.
really.
I didn't
No, I knew. I
explain
understand.
it.
I didn't think. I actually didn't think they were going to be that much. I thought it makes total sense, and that's the way to do it. And it was still good, right? Because I did blues 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the blacks 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the light blues 3. So that's set 11 points between those. That's pretty crazy. Although I might have had one less card. Scott says I didn't discard something, so that's whatever.
Well,
Yeah, the art is really gorgeous on this stuff.
it's
Really,
neat.
really gorgeous. So there's a lot more crabs than I thought. Tells you there's 9.
okay. Yeah, this just tells you that there's 58 cards, but it doesn't break it down for you.
Oh, it's probably got something in there.
But
right?
I mean, yeah. Well, because this
Some
is all
stuff.
advertising on the back.
Oh, wow.
This is
Wow.
the rules.
Well, there you go.
Ta-da!
Yeah, that was weird. I was really hopeful, though. But I was thinking you already had one of these. I thought for
Nope.
sure you had to have one.
Did you look through there? Where
Yeah,
was
it was like 4 cards down or 5 cards down. I don't know what I did with it.
Is it this way? If we did it this way.
No,
right?
it was a smaller pile. That's a discard pile.
Oh,
It was in here, I think. I don't know.
you were dreaming of it. It's right there.
No, I know that. I saw it, but it was like where it was at. I'm not sure, but
I don't know. Okay, well, there you go.
yeah, crazy.
Yeah, that's a really good
But
game.
I did. So this round was where I
I
got
do like it a
my
lot.
animals, the first time. 6 points for the octopuses. Octopi is pretty amazing.
think
But I
Dave-
didn't get this. You
Dave
stole
would
the
like
one that was
this.
going to be 2 points for me.
No.
Did you have another one for? Oh,
I
you did. You
had.
had 3.
You stole my octopus when I had 2, so I was
Well,
trying
didn't you get
to,
another one from the pile?
was trying-
because I had to discard it.
Yeah,
It was because it was this. It was this and an octopus. I had to keep that, right?
yeah.
Although, what would it have been if I had 3 octopuses? I think
Octopus
I did have 3.
eyes are better
It would have been
than
another
the
3.
shells
Hey,
because
that's the
they're
Call
12
Mom
points
thing.
if you have
I
all the
would have had
octopus.
another 3, so I absolutely had to keep that. I'll let that
Octopus.
snooze.
These are all very cute. All right, there it is.
Yeah,
we did
those are-
not get to everything.
Well, the
ever,
bidding, we need to
but-
know the bidding thing.
Well, I'll read it. I understand.
You understand it.
I understand it.
Wow, this is really mangled, these cards.
So when you say last chance, you're saying I have the highest score. Everyone else try to beat me. So they get one more turn. Then you add up your points.
For that round?
For that round. And then
I would have beat you, right?
we should have done it
I
a
got
few
20
times.
something, yeah.
Because if you do that bet and you win that bet, you get to also score for your most color.
Thanks for joining us,
Card.
Angela.
And you are protected from attacks, by the way.
Oh, interesting. Well, I thought for sure you were going to steal a mermaid. That was what I thought you got.
No.
And they were mixed into the deck. They were scrambled in there. I was shocked.
Yeah, and the color bonus. It's 1 point per card of the color they have the most of, and their opponents only score their color bonuses.
Not
And that's
the
it.
duos?
Yeah, nothing else.
Wow, that's mean.
Then, if their score is less than
If they were incorrect.
if you're incorrect, then you only score your color bonus and nothing else.
It's your alarm
And
to wake up for
everyone
work.
else scores all their cards. Okay?
Yeah.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Carl, that's Charles. That's our alarm to get up. I use that one to wake us up when we're to get up for a plane
I
flight.
hate that ding
What?
because it makes me
Charles
so
hates it 'cause
nervous because it is the thing for get out of bed, you have an airplane.
Yeah, trip. Yeah, so this last trip, so when we flew back from Indianapolis, we had a very early flight. It was scheduled to leave at 5:55. And we got there early, but not that early. I mean, we still had more than an hour. But to once we got through security and all that stuff. But we also found out that they have pre-check on the other side. I wish it was like terminal. I wish it would just say terminal A. Because it pointed out, and then we see this TSA booth, so maybe to go do the interviews and stuff like that.
To do the interviews, that's what that was.
So we're like, oh, okay. She's like, oh, it's over there. I'm like, wow, that'd been cool to know.
That makes zero sense.
But anyway, we went through all the stuff and took off the shoes
Indiana.
and everything.
What are you gonna do?
And oh, it's fine. And so.
I forgot to get TSA on one of my boarding passes on my return flight, so I had to go through TSA like a plebe,
Well, I mean, we do the pre-check. So here's the deal: we have it, but we don't always necessarily get it. There's no guarantee you'll be pre-check, because one time Nikki was not and I was, and so I just went through with her, and the security person, the TSA person's like, "Wise choice." He goes, "You have pre-check." I'm like, "Yeah, but she didn't." He goes, "Wise choice." So
Why
that
do
flight.
men always think women are so mean?
Well, I mean, it would have been fun anyway. So we, I think Nikki went through pre-check one time, and Scott does not have pre-check, so I went through with Scott.
But you told me to go through because we had equipment.
Computer,
and he's like, it's just freaking easier if you go through.
But they actually,
yeah.
They didn't make us
That
take the
was
computer out.
I had my switcher in Tiffany's backpack, but I crammed it in mine just for
Hey,
TSA.
Steph's draw. It's there we go.
There it is. There it goes.
39 months though. That's a lot. Steph has been doing it for a long time. Thank you so much, Steph.
Someone was looking for us and missed us.
Where does it say?
Charles.
Oh, at Gen Con?
Yeah.
Oh, you were there?
Yeah.
Where does he say that?
Dealer hall.
Oh.
But I'm sure the room is pretty sweet. I was looking for you guys at Gen Con. I missed your presence in the dealer hall.
Oh yeah, as far as BGG, yeah.
But
there's like
I'm
9
sure
people
the room was
I
pretty
didn't
sweet.
even cross paths with at Gen Con.
Yeah, there were
I
people.
miss seeing you, Steph. She's working for she's working for Extra Life.
Wow.
I believe so.
Yeah.
There's not as much necessarily interaction with
Right.
that. Hey, it's David. We need the glow sticks.
I get
thanks so much, David, for the support. That's awesome. The
14 months.
but the bad thing was we on that flight so I set the alarm, and I woke up early. I never basically sleep till the alarm. It's very, very rare that I do when I have a flight, because I'm stressing, right? And so I wake up, and like I was reading something. I was trying to finish something because it was due back, a library book, and so I read that, and then I decided to turn the alarm off so I didn't have Nikki have to hear that alarm. I go into the app. Alarm is not set. It is set for Sunday, and I'm pretty damn certain I selected Monday, and it's didn't work. So that I had to set an alarm this morning to wake up early because we had problems with our episode. We did not mention, but we did the Indiana Jones Sands of Adventure this week's episode.
Yeah.
It's fun, and we played on the stream before.
Because the other episode wouldn't render.
Yeah, we had a longer episode that problems. So it'll come next week. I'll make sure it's ready. But so I tried to set an alarm again. It wasn't working. This is Android. So I basically just rebooted the phone, and then the alarm app was working again. It's so bizarre. I do not know what goes on with that stuff. But anyway, we'll be back next Tuesday with us playing. We'll have those games. So
yay.
So hopefully we'll be able to play some of that stuff.
Dig into that stuff.
And then I will be painting probably this Marvel United Spider-Geddon stuff next week, or at least some of them, hopefully.
You're not it's
Lorcana was great. I mean, it was people were it was very busy.
Yeah. We showed stuff at the beginning of our stream tonight. Lorcana stuff.
Steph has been following her for 8 years.
Oh wow.
But yeah, she was actually one of the reasons why we started doing stuff on Twitch.
Twitch, yeah.
It was Steph and Chad. Why can't I remember his handle? Trasharama. There we go.
Trasharama.
So, but yeah, we'll be back next week, Tuesday morning, 10:30 Pacific Daylight Time, and hopefully some stuff from Gen Con. And then I guess we're going to rate anything.
We're going to read into Defoob. Yeah.
Okay.
Who?
Defoob.
Defoob.
My.
Okay, everybody. Well, thanks
out.
for joining us, and hope to see you all next week. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for all the support and for the follows tonight, everybody, too.
Oh yeah, thank you.
That was awesome.
That was really great, and all the chatting. We love the
the chat's
to hear
been
from
great.
people.
Thank you so much. And if you can join on the raid, that'd be great for the people on Twitch, and for the YouTube people. Thanks for joining us, and have a good evening.
Yep.
Bye, everybody.
Night.
See ya.